Variety princess, yeah. Variety princess, yeah. Variety princess, yeah.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Hi Lumen, hi Forest. Hi Jose. Hi Ace. Hi Jason. Hi Divine, hi Tango. Hi Hope. Welcome in everybody. I was gonna do face cam, but like, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I'm not like sick or anything, but like I feel like I just haven't been eating enough. And the stuff that I have been eating is like not nutritional, so. And then we got Forrest talking about ice cream cake, which isn't helping. Because that does sound good right now, but at the same time, it's like disgusting me, I guess. Thank you guys for the 10 likes, by the way. Oh, I feel that, Forrest. And it's also like kind of hot in here, and I don't know why. So I'm just like, this is not helping. But yeah, guys, we're about to jump back into Danganronpa another. Sorry for changing the time of the stream. Okay, maybe I am getting sick. Thank you. Yeah, sorry for changing the time of the stream because I was like more tired than I thought, and then I took a nap, and then I was like feeling sick, so I was like, I should eat something. So yeah. But let's switch to the game. Here we go. You just woke up 20 minutes ago? Yeah, I woke up like an hour ago. I know, Tango, that's what I'm trying to do. Like right before I started the stream, I got some water and put it in my mini fridge and stuff. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that was as loud as it was. But yeah, right before the stream started, I put like some water in my mini fridge just so I can grab it throughout the stream because I really need like some cold water. Alright guys, let's jump back into our game. The thumbnail was killing me when I was making it. I was cracking the fuck up. Alright, despair is in essence like a plague. When a person begins to despair, the person next to them begins to despair, and then the person next to that one also begins to despair, and the person next to that one also begins to despair. It starts to grow exponentially. Hi, Sveta. No, rather it is worse than a plague. There's no way to cure it. No vaccine, no solution, because it's despair itself. What? Hope? Are you joking around? Despair cannot be cured with something like that. If something insignificant as hope cures despair, this situation right now, how would you describe this situation? Can you answer it? Hope is nothing more than a fragment of despair. I know, Kenji and Kanata. Because despair is hope, but you don't know that yet. You don't feel worth talking anymore. I'm done. Let's stop this now. Forget everything and make me despair. What the hell? I guess he was having a dream. Yikes. Okay. Seems I had a nightmare. I don't remember the contents of the dream well, but my whole body was full of cold sweat, and the blanket was on the ground. Damn it. Maybe it's because of having a nightmare, but the mood that wasn't good originally got worse. Before. Yeah, before he went nuts. The reason I'm not feeling well is, of course, because there was a class trial just yesterday. Please do not show his face. Oh my gosh. As of yesterday, Kanata and Kakeru were killed by someone, and a class trial was held to discover the culprit. And shockingly, the killer was Kenji, who I never imagined would commit murder. Kenji was the traitor and was threatened by the lives of the children of the church who were held hostage. As a result, he was forced to commit murder. But despite Kenji's efforts, the children had already died a long time ago. Monokuma didn't keep his promise. Eventually, Kenji did not know what purpose there was for killing two friends, but the man who suffered a terrible execution passed away. Damn it. It's obvious, but I haven't been feeling well since then. I did actually relax yesterday. I actually slept after I got home because yesterday was the second day of the convention. I think that's why I'm kind of like tired and catching up on rest, because I don't leave the house and I was like gone all weekend and my body isn't used to that. So, but yeah, I'm feeling okay despite, you know, not despite, but aside from what I told you guys about. It's obvious, but I haven't been feeling well since then. Naturally, it's because my friend was murdered after being deceived by Monokuma. He died without even receiving the minimum compensation for him. It would be weird to be fine with this situation. As it proves, it isn't just me who feels that way. Escape? You guys, did you really come down here hoping for a way out? Too bad. Sorry, but there's no such thing. I'm not dumb enough to leave a way out. There's no other way other than to kill, so give up on that idea. I forgot they went down in the warehouse and didn't find shit. We who saw that Monokuma stopped by accident were able to descend to the secret stairs under the warehouse so as not to miss the opportunity we hardly ever obtain. The only thing inside was a dead end, a solitary jail cell. There was no way out. Even Monokuma was revived again and brought us despair. Soon after that, who the fuck is that? Is that, Mikako? Mikako fell on her head and we had to support her and take her to the private dorms. We couldn't say anything else because we didn't feel to say anything else. Eventually, our relationships got worse when it got worse, but it wasn't getting better, and begging was the same and unchanged. There, even I, who vaguely thought that I would have to work hard with everyone, felt like I had reached a limit. Thank you guys for the 13 likes, by the way. Is there really... Can we get out of here alive? The secret staircase, which was the only hope, was actually nothing. Yeah, Ace, I completely forgot about that. And I forgot Mikako passed out too. The brutality Monokuma and Kenji was a feeling that pushed us further. Or the brutality Monokuma did to Kenji, I guess, was a feeling that pushed us further. What the fuck is that? When I lay alone and thought with several negative thoughts, even after waking up, the doorbell rang. Someone is calling. Who the fuck is at our door, guys? Who is it? Oh. I was about to say Yuri. Yuki, did I wake you up? Can I talk to you for a minute? It's Akane, come in. I'm sorry for suddenly calling you. It seemed to be late for you, so I came to see you. Late for me? Yeah, did you oversleep? Everyone's already in the dining room. Oh shit, it's morning time. He overslept a shit ton. Hearing that, I looked at the clock in the private room. It's already past 7:30 now. It seems I didn't notice the morning announcement because of the nightmare. Sorry, it's no big deal. I'm just not in good shape. Right, well, will you come to the calling? If it's too hard, you can rest easy. I was called? Mikako says she's going to rest in her room because she got sick today, maybe because of yesterday. Teruya and Haru said they would sleep more today. It's the first time I've seen more than 1 or 2 people being absent so far, unless it was an emergency situation such as a murder. In the end, yesterday's revelation bothered everyone. It's alright, I'm okay, because I just overslept. I'll be there in a moment. Thanks for your concern. Right, no big deal. Then I'll be waiting at the dining room. I said it. I told Akane that, but somehow I don't feel motivated. Somewhere in my mind, I thought if I keep giving up everything, we'll just end right here. I feel like a weak heart trying to stand up. What the fuck? Did he smack himself? The smacks in this game are hilarious. The fact that he just did that to himself is fucking hilarious too. It's not the time to be weak. I have to force myself to do something. Akane also had a hard time to be happy, but even so, she tries to bring comfort to her friends. That's also Akane's own effort. I can't give up on myself and just say, I don't know. Let's go to the dining room. He smacked the shit out of himself. Damn. Hello. Yuki, you here? Hello to you, Yuki. In the dining room, Akane and Satsuki are having breakfast. There was a look of beauty in the room, but soon I realized a strange fact. Is this everyone? Is this everyone? What do you mean? It's almost time for breakfast. Are there only 3 of us? Looks like it. Yuki, you came late and I was having a date with Akane alone. Well, I mentioned it before. Everyone seems to be resting today. I'm not asking because it's obvious. At first, I've seen the dining room with more than 10 people. Yuki? I couldn't figure out why I said what I just told them. When I realized it, I was already screaming and I regretted it. Sorry for screaming at you. I don't mind more than that. Sit down. Come on, let's have a meal. I didn't know myself why I screamed suddenly. It was like my chest was throbbing. I felt an unbearable anxiety and I was getting sick of it. Originally, there should be Mikako, Haru, and Teruya in this place, but including them, there would be only 6 people. Of course, there's also Tsurugi and Rei who are acting alone. However, even considering that, it's 8 people. The numbers have been reduced to a single digit and it put pressure even more on me than expected, and I couldn't stand it because I was anxious. The whole daily life? Is that like the whole chapter? Hey, I'm really sorry. I wasn't angry at you guys. It's okay because we understand it. Oh my gosh, the porn video. I forgot about that too. We too. Akane couldn't talk any further. Akane quickly understood what I was saying. It's not just me. Everyone understands. The fact that there's only 8 people left? Is it because there are only 3 of us here or because of the anxious and awkward mood? Afterwards, there was no more talk other than the sound of the dishes in the dining room. We were silent. It's very quiet. Oh, maybe because there's 3 of us not here. Is that the case? Actually, there's 5 people. Tsurugi and Rei. Is that so? I guess that's right. Again, stillness. Even Akane and Satsuki, who are the ones who bring the brightest mood among us, are here. But I'm the only one who listens to them. No matter how much they try to make the mood more noisy, the number of people is just not enough. Hi, Lynette. It's okay. Welcome in. Oh, I never realized that, Lumen. You would think that I would know that shit. Yeah, I kind of planned on doing the full daily life, actually. Unless it's like super fucking lengthy, but yeah, I planned on doing the whole thing. I also tried to say something, but I couldn't think of anything to say and I wasn't feeling motivated. Since yesterday, it seemed that our situation was only getting worse and worse. Staying like this is something I hate. There's no Kobazing to take my jokes. Would it be better to forcefully call them? What the hell? Tsurugi? What? Nothing. I just wondered what's wrong. What's going on is that I came here to eat. Tsurugi said that and went to start eating silently. It may be tiring, but it looks like something seems wrong. Yeah, I know, Lynette. That's why I don't play that shit. Hey, Tsurugi? What? What Kenji did, I mean... I don't want to put the name of a serial killer's name in my mouth. So that's what you think. After hearing what Kenji told him yesterday, I wondered if his thoughts changed a little. If you have nothing else to say, then eat quietly. Eat your rice quietly. Damn. Even though Tsurugi came in, the mood did not change. No, rather an even more awkward atmosphere was forming even harder. It's like representing us being driven to the edge of a cliff. Damn. Yeah, Kenji lost his damn mind. Thank you for the food. Are you already done? Yes, I just don't have that much appetite right now. Hey, Tsurugi. Akane? This dessert. Would you like to eat some? It's nice when you don't feel good. I could make you some. What's the catch? Eh? Do you even realize your position? You attempted murder. You're an actual criminal with having a record of stabbing people. Did you think my thoughts changed because you couldn't even talk for a few days? I told you. You're not off the hook. Now you're trying to be close to me? You disgust me. Tsurugi, you're talking too much. I still treat you as a preliminary criminal, and I've decided to pay attention to whether you're going to become a killer or not, but it's better to keep away from you. This is a place where you don't know when your life will perish. In such a situation, if you are with such an ex-criminal, the day will come sooner or later when you will face the knife on the back of the head. I'm sorry, I know I've committed a crime, but even so, I have a duty to live. Ayame exchanged my life for hers. I can't just die in vain. Then go ahead and survive on your own. I don't have anything to say to a criminal who keeps talking to me and thinking we can be close friends. I'm doing this in order to survive together and escape, to avoid any more victims. I'm going to do the same for everyone here so that everyone can see the real me and be motivated again. Even if one person is suffering, we will not be able to escape together. We have to cheer up everyone as much as possible and be able to get out of here. That's my duty for Ayame's sacrifice. Akane. Akane is too strong after all, unlike me, who tried to escape from reality by excusing for my lack of will with excuses such as a decrease in the number of people and not feeling motivated. She was trying to move forward by doing what she could. If that's the case, don't show your face to me ever again. I feel motivated enough when I don't see you. No, I'll do whatever I can, Tsurugi, until you forgive me for what I did. Whether or not that happens. I think you already know, but I'll let you know this just in case. The 4th floor of the school is already open. If you want to get out this horrendous place, then make some effort in your research. This is very depressing. There ain't nobody in this bitch. Tsurugi's mean to her. But I mean, if that's how he feels, then, I mean, shit. Akane, wouldn't it be better to not get involved with Tsurugi? He's the kind of person that treats innocents as criminals. I don't believe that at all. I believe Tsurugi will recognize our hearts someday. So what does Yuki mean by that? If you were the Yuki I know, you would rather try to get closer to Tsurugi. When I heard that, I was surprised at myself. Akane was right. That would be the right attitude to get out of here. Was this because there's a side of me that hesitates about staying with Tsurugi and everyone in my heart? My selfish side wanting to give up in despair because I can't see any hope? Hey, Tsurugi said the 4th floor was open, right? How about we investigate from there first? Oh, yes, okay. But what about the others who are resting in their rooms right now? Wouldn't it be the time we do the investigation first and then again tomorrow? Okay, then let's do our own investigation and see each other at the dining room after a bit. We'll make a report on the investigation. I would have immediately taken that dessert. Today Yuki seems somewhat weird. Weird? I don't know yet, but it doesn't feel like Yuki at all. At Akane's words, I couldn't answer anything. Not you saying he seems weird, right in front of him. Forest. Thanks for the 14 likes, guys. Our number at the beginning was 15 at first, and it descended to 8 in a blink of an eye. The secret stairway, I thought it was a clue to escape from here. In the end, was useless, but I didn't have the courage to even kill to get out of here. And somehow, I don't think we'll find a different clue, even if the new fourth floor is open. The moment all hope was gone, I could no longer treat the others as usual. Akane is working hard like this, but a guy like me makes things hard like that. I only just went and said it would be better not to get involved with Tsurugi. Damn it. Even if I understood it from my head, my heart didn't follow. Only constant anxiety remained in my soul. I tried desperately to ignore this and decided to devote myself to investigate the fourth floor. Well, let's check the fourth floor, y'all. The last part was fucking crazy. Oh shit. Yuki, isn't this floor a little weird? Weird? I looked around for a while, and besides the classrooms, the bathrooms, the school's office, there seems to be a director's office, a ballroom hall, and a teacher's office. But the classrooms and teacher's offices are all locked in the back. That's true, there were a few times when a new place that was locked up until now, even in a newly opened place, but this is the first time that most of the floor has been locked up like this. That's why it all makes sense to look into it, investigating together. I haven't been to the school's office yet. About a clue to escape, you haven't found anything else, have you? Yuki? There was nothing on the second and third floors where there were so many classrooms. Even most of the classrooms were locked here. It's obvious that there isn't any hope, is there? Yuki, why are you saying that? You heard this before. It will be difficult, but let's try harder. We might find something, is what they said. I was just saying my thoughts. Of course we have to work harder. Yuki, are you sure you feel well? Wouldn't it be better to rest in your room? Today, you've been so strange. As Akane said that, she was looking at me dreadfully. Am I weird? Rather, this situation where all hope is not seen isn't strange? It's not like that. I'm going to continue investigating. Damn, she's on his ass. It was piss-colored. Damn, bitch, stop moving. Iron plate! Iron plate! Iron plate! Iron plate! Oh my god, all the windows have been stuck with iron plates. That's right, you better throw away the idea that you'll find an open window. Yuki's being pessimistic as fuck. This place seems to be locked, so I can't enter it. Information processing room. This looks like a very important place. Okay. Bathroom looks normal. This place is locked and cannot be entered. What the fuck is it? Oh, that's the ballroom. The new floor looks like a whole ass lemon. What the fuck? We have trees over there? Oh, Ray's right there. Alright, hold on. Let me look over here. Is this the director's room? This is another locked room. I can't get in. School director's office. This looks like an important place. Let's talk to Ray. Ah, Ray, you came to investigate too. Incompetent. Talk to me for a second. Eh? You mean me? Ray is calling me for the first time. Will the sun rise from the west tomorrow? Normally she would just ignore me or tell me to leave her alone. Let's hear your opinion for a minute then. It doesn't matter. Also, why all of a sudden are you asking for my opinion? What kind of change is this? You normally tell me to leave you alone. Hello, Forrest? Fine, leave then. No, I didn't mean it like that. I was just wondering what's going on. What's the issue? Of course it was a process of elimination. I can't talk to crazy cops and the rest are just stupid and fools. That means I don't look like a fool to you? And before you misunderstand something here, you are of course an idiot, incompetent. Huh? If you weren't Ray, you wouldn't be able to say stuff like this to people's faces. Oh well, I'm gonna tell you that your image has gotten a little bit better lately. Especially after yesterday's class trial, though there was no meaningful praise from the psychocop or mine. Huh? I'm not sure if I want to be praised. Why are you dissatisfied? No, of course I'm happy, just a little surprising is all. What kind of heinous villain do you see me as? Did you know my talent? I'm a high school professor. I mean, it's what a teacher does. I'll admit that you did a commendable work. Honestly, until this moment, I was considering her to be a heartless villain. I'll have to apologize for that in my heart. Don't be mistaken. If you compare this with scores, I only gave you a D, where you only have received an F from my standards, that is. Yesterday, you were relatively okay. Honestly, the worst thing to say is that you believed in my testimony to the end, didn't you? Can't wait to see who's going to be the world's best student in race standards. What was the reason for calling me anyway? You're seeking for opinions now. Usually, you just use your own judgment, right? True, you know me well now. Even so, I'm asking now because there is a hypothesis that's so absurd that I can't believe it. That's the reason I want to hear someone's opinion on this matter. Ray suddenly became serious. It's a hypothesis that even she can't believe? What in the world is it? You see, incompetent, once you listen to my words, you'll understand what I mean. In the class trial yesterday, the last statement that was made by Kenji, remember? The children's lives were taken as a bargain, and he was forced to murder to save them. Yes, I recall. But the children of the church ended up... Indeed, Kenji was played with by Monokuma's tricks. All of the children had already been turned into corpses. If you look up to this point, you may think that the children were dead from the time they threatened Kenji already. The priest said he even spoke with them himself. If that's the case, at least 2 weeks before we open our eyes in this school, that is, when Kenji was threatened, it would make sense that the children were alive by that time, correct? Did you understand up until this point? What's wrong? If you didn't understand this much... Oh, no, I did understand. It's just that you really look like a professor. So when you said, do you understand, it felt like a competent teacher. Skepticism. I just won't tell you. I just won't tell you. Just fuck off. So sorry, I was wrong, so please let me keep listening. I'm curious. This is why I don't like talking to you. Someone that keeps changing the subject like you. I hate that the most. Anyways, the kids would have been alive until about 2 weeks ago. That seems correct, because Kenji seemed to recognize them. But there's an issue here. You must have seen it, right? That video had white bones of the children's bodies. Yeah, it was horrible, so I immediately turned away, but it's definitely strange. They're alive by the time Kenji was threatened. Humans who existed for only 2 weeks or so, they reveal as bones, and the bodies were already way corrupted to even think it was recent. Huh? Considering that your stupid head doesn't understand, it takes a considerable amount of time to make a body decay, and that only the bones to remain. Of course, there could be exceptions depending on the weather, climate, topography, and microbial conditions, but I can affirm this. It doesn't make sense for a body to decay in 2 weeks and turn into a skeleton. But then it's a contradiction. Kenji wouldn't have lied about this. There's also the chance that the tape was recorded with various audio files in advance and played them according to the situation, but I can't figure out what that priest said, so this is just a speculation in the end. To be more certain, even if we assume that the children died when we received the notice of admission to Hope's Peak Academy, it's impossible to be only with bones. I understand it, at least it took a long time, but it was only a few weeks ago that we came to the Hope's Peak Academy. Was it a video of another body? No, Kenji directly recognized the children, right? What the hell happened to those kids? Yes, I thought about that as well. And then, a ridiculous assumption came out. That's why I tried to get your opinion in this. What was the assumption? We may have spent a long time at this Hope's Peak Academy. I'm sorry, but I'm not sure I'm following. No, I understand where you're coming from, but I really have no idea. No, it's fine. Actually, I don't understand this myself either. Eh? Thank you guys for the 15 likes. And thank you to the 14 watching. Actually, there's one more reason for this assumption. A few days ago, when the 3rd floor just opened, you said you found a picture in the art room? Ah, that picture! That picture was a group photo of our classmates who didn't even remember taking it. In that picture, we were smiling brightly enough to make this murder school life feel like a lie. If that picture is real, we may have spent a considerable amount of time already enrolled and we just don't remember it. No way, aren't you thinking too much ahead just by looking at bones and corpses? That's not the only thing. I have one more. The paper in the library. I don't know if you saw, but it was written like this. Hope's Peak Academy will be shut down. You mean that one? That's right. Isn't it weird? Just a few weeks ago, we came to the entrance ceremony, and we didn't even hear that the school was going to be shut down. Even the entrance ceremony play card was hung on the school gate. This too. If we can't remember the time we spent at the school, it must be because of it. No, wait, can't be. Why can't we remember such an important thing in the first place? Not even one person, but all of us? There's a possibility. One, Monokuma, the mastermind, erased our memories. Wouldn't that make sense? All of us, her memories were removed by the mastermind? I know it's ridiculous, that's why I'm asking for your opinion. When you think about it like that, it seems to be connected somehow. I'm not sure yet, and I think it's excessive overthinking. That notice could be forged by Monokuma, and it's not impossible to create photos with technology these days. In the case of the body, it may have been manipulated to speed up the corruption, which means it's far-fetched to the last bit. The probability that my hypothesis is really the truth is endlessly low. Still, I feel a little reorganized after talking about it with someone else. Even for an incompetent, it may have helped you, right? Yes, I'll take that as a compliment. Withhold this ridiculous hypothesis. Apart from that, there's one more thing I want to ask. I think this is the longest time I've been talking to Ray in the entirety of time we've been in the school. Mikako, you got that exorcist woman. How is she normally? What kind of person is she? Mikako? Well, I don't think we've spoken that often or much to talk about either. She just speaks less. There are a lot of times where she's just dazed. Nothing in particular to notice, I guess. Assuming that there is a mastermind among us, that woman is the most likely candidate. What? Mikako is the mastermind? Before that, do you really think there's a mastermind among our group? I think it's very likely. That's because it mixes within us and makes the board move as they like. But the mastermind appears in front of us through Monokuma, right? Even if it's a doll or machine that can be controlled, Monokuma always appears even when we're gathered. That's enough. It can be manipulated so that it can't be detected, or it can be an AI, but that's not what's important. But that Mikako may have some kind of relationship with the mastermind. Why would Mikako? When Monokuma stopped yesterday, there's not one but two suspicious things. I don't think it's like the hypothesis I mentioned earlier. This is a firm doubt. But I can't be very helpful with information. Maybe you can, incompetent. Now it's over. I've been talking for too long with you. It's making me feel all dizzy. You gave me very confusing information and now it's done. I don't think I can sleep now because of the things you told me, Ray. Think hard, alone. Now my business is over with you. Can we do this again in 10 billion years? That's too long. The universe will start again by that point. More than that, the investigation on the 4th floor, Ray. We're done. Don't talk to me. Our business is over. I'll call you again next time we have a case. This is why I can't tell if we're having a discussion or a one-time deal. Still, the stories Ray told me in detail, those are things I'll need to think about later. Alright, let me look at what you guys are saying in the chat, see. Hey, Salami. Oh, Tsurugi, you're investigating here. Tsurugi? What's going on? Somehow it looks like you don't seem in a good mood today. That mood is the same as you feel, doesn't it? Yeah? Tsurugi's right. Since the class trial ended yesterday, my mood has been running at its worst. With no hope, such a horrible feeling. Well, there's nothing we can do. It happened yesterday. Who would be in a mood for this? I think the reasons why we're not feeling good between me and Tsurugi are different. At least you didn't mind Kenji being executed in despair after being tricked by Monokuma, right? Piss Peak Academy. Now I'm a completely known character, am I? Tsurugi? Yeah, it's just as you said. For no matter the reason, there's no room for sympathy to a killer. At the end of the day, it must be this way. Hey, Yuki, am I wrong? Huh? Since before I even came to this school, I lived with the belief that my thoughts were moving towards a future. I made many unfair and painful choices in order to protect everyone. However, was I wrong? According to Kenji, he was doing the same as me. Why are you suddenly I was surprised for a moment by the sudden change in Tsurugi's mind. But sooner or later, the reason I could understand why Tsurugi wasn't feeling well. Strange, Tsurugi. My logic shouldn't be any different from yours at all, but you're heated up. Discard prime numbers for the majority. Isn't that what you said? I sacrificed 15 of our lives here and prioritized the lives of nearly 100 children in the church. Of course, that doesn't mean it's susceptible to commit a murder, but Tsurugi, you too. Expose... Who the fuck is that again? Who the hell is Makaru? Oh, Ayame, Kazuna, and me in danger. I think. When you were saying the same thing as well. Wouldn't it be necessary to reconsider your thoughts at least once? I've been trying to change things, turn them around, even childish things, but in the end, 7 people have already left this world. I couldn't protect anyone. Eventually, it also means I did nothing to prevent it. I became a murderer too. Why am I talking about this to you, who might become a criminal? Unexpectedly, I thought I should say something to him, who showed weakness for the first time, but my mouth didn't move. I tried to say something, but what should I say? You don't have to feel responsible alone. Let's all work hard together. It's not too late anymore, so let's stop doubting each other and investigate together. The words were already organized in my head, but my mouth would not obey. Everyone worked hard together, so what's the issue? There's already no hope, so how do we even work together? With such despairing thoughts ahead, wandering Tsurugi in front of me, in the end I couldn't say anything and I just lowered my head. Fine, let's forget about this. I'll just solidify my own convictions like always. Yuki, you're not sure either, aren't you? Everyone doesn't know when a murder will happen. There's no exception for it. If you want to be hostile with the others like me, do it. I'll probably be hostile. I'm not sure how to treat you yet. It's better that you draw a line. I like that instead. I should have said something. What the hell is wrong with me? What the hell is this shit? What the fuck? I don't think this is what I'm supposed to be looking at. Huh? Is there something here? On a desk in the teacher's office, I found a picture stuck in a file. When I opened it to see what the picture was... What the hell? Eh? Who? What was in the picture was a white dress, tall, handsome man, but I couldn't even guess who he was. I think I've seen him before, but who is that? That's the guy that was on the yearbook thing that was in the locker. Tsurugi, wait a minute. Come here for a second. What? Did you find something? This. Do you know who he is? This guy. Where'd you find this? It was just sandwiched between files here. There was a picture of someone, but who is it? I don't know who he is, but there's someone who looks like him. Looks like him? You and I were in the science lab together, right? Hope's Peak Academy's 58th graduation album. Ah! Somehow I felt I saw him somewhere, but after listening to Tsurugi's words, I knew it for sure. A few days ago, when the 3rd floor was opened, the owner of the graduation album I found in the science lab, Kisaragi Hanzo, and the man in the picture had very similar appearances. Kisaragi Hanzo, is that him? No, although they look similar, they are different. In the first place, Kisaragi Hanzo, he would already be an uncle by now. Isn't this a picture when he was young? Again, that's not likely to be the case. The picture's too clean for a picture of a few decades ago. In this case, what you can think of is, I would believe, is a blood relative. Oh, definitely. Again, another thing related to Kisaragi Hanzo was discovered. There's something I find odd about him too. But as of now, I don't know what this means. But why? The person in the picture, it doesn't look like the first person I saw. Tsurugi? It's nothing. Well done, Yuki. You seem to be talented in discovering things too, don't you? Well, anyways, I'll have to show this to the others and ask for opinions. Yuki, hold it. Yeah? Why? Please be quiet to the others about that picture. And this picture, can I have it for a bit? Eh? I found some information that may have something, but you're telling me to just stay still? I'm sorry, but please do that. No one else must know about this, especially Mikako. Hold on, he's sus of Mikako too? Mikako again? You suspect Mikako too, Tsurugi? A few days ago, when she told us to report the investigation of the third floor, it was when Yuki mentioned the name of Kisaragi Hanzo. That woman clearly reacted to that. It's Kisaragi Hanzo who may be holding the key of the current situation. However, don't you find it suspicious that only she reacted alone? I apologize, but please cooperate. I hope we can all escape together, but I don't want to be with someone who might have something to do with the mastermind. I'll keep the picture. Eventually, because of Tsurugi's momentum, I couldn't refute anything and even gave him the picture. Rei and everyone is suspicious of Mikako now. How should I act? What the hell? What is it, Yuki? Just to make sure, did you forget what I said? No, that's secondary. What I'm going to do is investigate. Tsurugi, tell me if you find anything while rummaging through the desks. Yeah, if it's an investigation, I'll understand. Anyway, if we can get out of this horrible place, our trust can be restored once again. So, have you found anything yet? You've been staring at the wall for a while now. It's something odd. Odd, like... It's so weird. Maybe this is... What's weird? It's just a normal school office. Actually, when the second floor was opened a few days ago, didn't you say the same thing in the library? Also, in that library, what was weird about it? I'd rather tell you to look into it, but I'll let you know because there's no reason to hide it. Look at all the papers here. As he said that, he began to search through the files and papers on the desk that a teacher seemed to be using. Thank you guys for the 15 likes. There were A4 paper-sized documents and a few thick books on the desk. Look at what's in there. How to establish the theory of smartphone electrical recognition. Electromagnetic railgun operation verification patient certificate. 21 considerations on the elementary particles. Introduction to advanced physics. Opinion report on humanoid AI. Problems based on magnetic field and thermal recognition system. I felt strange. Why? All of the books that are held here bloom of strange and suspicious things in some parts. Now do you realize what's weird? Does the school have books like these? It's like this is more like a lab than a school. That's right, I don't know if it's just one or two places. In the library as well as the school office, all of the books are like this. The library has these too? Yuki, do you hate reading? If you read the books in the library, you would know this. I'm amazed you can even read these books. If that's the case, what in the world happened? I don't know. Why did Hope's Peak Academy dispose of all the general books? Or this is not an actual school? No way. This is Hope's Peak Academy, which proved to be a brochure brought by Rei on the first day, didn't it? That's true. However, there wouldn't be a question like this for no reason. There must be something else. This is what I've investigated so far. I'm going to do a little more research on the fourth floor. Although the only open place is the school office. I understand, Tsurugi. Is it okay to share these facts with the others? No, don't let them know. Okay, I was confused because I didn't know what to do with this info. Tsurugi immediately refused at that moment. No matter how pressured he is, he wouldn't be reluctant to convey information through me. It's because some of you are being suspicious. Mikako, this woman is a main suspect. I really hope you don't leak information to this woman as much as possible. Why? What does she do? What does she do? She did too much. Anyway, just know that. Tsurugi, we're done, right? And I feel like I want to investigate for myself now. Please don't talk anymore. I have something to think about. As Tsurugi said that, he silently began to investigate alone. Somehow, after Kenji's last draw, I feel like things have started to change. So does Tsurugi, and so do I. I seem to have looked around all the newly opened places. I decided to return to the dormitory. Yay, I didn't get confused or lost this time. Haru? What the hell? Haru, what are you doing? Ah! Yuki, you gave me a scare! You said you would sleep more today. Are you okay now? Yeah, right, about that. Teruya also woke up. I'm trying to eat breakfast right now. Is that right? While you guys were sleeping, we've been looking into the newly opened fourth floor. After you're done, you guys also can join in on the investigation. The fourth floor. Okay, let's go in. Shortly after we entered the dining hall, Akane and Satsuki returned from the investigation. Now then, let's talk about what we discovered on the fourth floor. Since there's neither Tsurugi nor Mikako, which were originally the roles that conducted the gatherings, I unintentionally took over. Something feels very awkward. Akane is staring at me with an angry look. Sorry about that. Originally, we should have investigated together. Oh, right. We didn't have much to investigate together anyways. Eh? Is that so? Yeah, the fourth floor is quite large, but there were many classrooms. But there were the normal classrooms, a teacher's office, information processing room. There's also an office of the academy's director and the ballroom. One thing to note is that among them, except the general classrooms and the school's office, everything else was locked. What? Did you find something in the normal classrooms and the school's office? Nope, nothing at all. No, well, to begin, me and Satsuki checked the windows as always, but it was the same. The iron plates didn't even budge. The classroom's harvest is 0 as usual. How was the school's office? Well, I don't know about the school's office. I couldn't get in properly because Tsurugi was investigating inside. Yeah, that's why me and Akane just searched for anything in the hallway. Of course, I couldn't find anything in the hallway either. There's no need to additionally confirm it with such an enthusiasm. So the school's office seems to have been carefully investigated by Yuki. So why don't you tell us if you found something, Maeda? Huh? What is it? You two have a strange behavior going on. Did you fight? No, that's not the case. So, Yuki, what was it like, the school's office? About the school's office. I tried to open my mouth as usual, but soon I paused. If you found it, then you already know. It's not a big deal, but during the conversation with Tsurugi, the book's weirdness and suspicion of the school's facilities, and crucially a picture of someone who resembles Hanzo Kisaragi. Yuki? But I was told by Tsurugi not to tell my other friends about these things. Well, to be exact, I was told not to tell Mikako, but there's no Mikako now. Should I tell them? Oh no! You guys don't usually let me make choices. Fuck! Guys, what should I do? Should I tell them what we found upstairs? Or should I do what Tsurugi said and just be quiet about it? Oh my gosh, I hate that they gave me a choice this time. What the hell? Forrest is in the chat wilding. Don't say it won't matter again, Lumen. Is there a cry option? I should tell them. I kind of want to be like, fuck you guys, because didn't they kick Yuki out of the group that one time? How about that? Nah, I want to be disrespectful. Shut your ass up, Mookie. I'm not saying shit to them. How about that? In the end, it's not a clue to escape. If I told something like this, it'll only create confusion. I secretly comforted myself and decided to shut my thoughts. Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't find anything special either. Huh. So does that mean the investigation on the 4th floor showed no results? Lies. Eh? You didn't really find anything? You talked so much with Tsurugi, didn't you? You saw? Yuki, what is she talking about? What did you talk about with Tsurugi? It's not just that. You spoke with Ray a long time in the hallway, right? Something you seemed very surprised about. Why aren't you talking about that? That's... Yuki, what's wrong with you today? Don't you want to get out of here? Of course I want to get out of here. I don't want to be in this terrible place ever again, I know, but I can't even see it as a clue to escape from here, so how can we get out if I told them this? Hey, why are you so aggressive? Calm down and let's get along as usual. It's not just about Yuki, Haru, Teruya. The same goes for both of you. You broke our promise to have breakfast together. You slept more at your own will. No, I was just suddenly more sleepy, that's all. Yeah, I know that yesterday's nightmare is the impact of a hopeless class trial, but if you just sit down, you won't be able to get out of the school for the rest of your lives. I want to investigate hard, but I'm just trash because my talent is not helpful. I'm not that smart nor strong, but you guys are different. You guys can achieve more where I can't, right? So even if you can't see any hope, why don't you work hard to overcome it? That doesn't work. How do you even do that? Yuki, what are you saying? No matter what we do, Monokuma always blocks everything we do. Even the single thread of hope that we barely discovered didn't leave Monokuma alone. That guy really intends to keep us here forever. Do you think you can seriously run away from such a ridiculous being? Huh? Even murder, the only one who can get out according to the rules, and yet look at Kenji's case. There was a twisted trap like that. How do you overcome despair? Why am I saying this? I wasn't trying to say all of this. Yuki, why? Why are you saying... What are you... Indeed, because the despair is so big, will you get out of here? It's better if we do it together. I'm so desperate right now. What does it mean to try hard? It's useless if you try hard. It's stupid to live here all my life. There are places for us to go back to, people waiting to see us, right? I'd rather live here for a lifetime. It might not be bad. I can forget about a place to go back to or the people waiting outside. Yuki? You! She about to smack the fuck out of him. At that moment, Akane raised her hand, so I thought she would slap me, but the pain that I expected did not come after a while. When I opened my eyes, Akane was trembling with her hand that was trying to hit me, stopped in midair. She was about to smack him again. What's up with this bitch and smacking people? Only from Yuki. I didn't want to hear that from Yuki. Even if everyone despairs, I thought you wouldn't give up hope. Now I don't know what you're like anymore. She better calm down before I remind her that she's a criminal. No one could say anything else. I couldn't afford to care about the others. The only thing that hangs over my mind was Akane's yelling, disappointed in me. I was trash. Me talking weird was enough to piss Akane off. Even when we get to this point, I regret what I said, and I couldn't say it was proof that I was just garbage. Hey, Yuki, don't be too discouraged. I think the same as you do. Yeah, the same goes for me. I've been desperate since yesterday, so I know that feeling that I want to give up on all now. Stupid guys. What? You guys are all stupid. You're the fools of the entire world. Yuki, just know this. Hope isn't about finding it. It's about creating it. Damn, she ate. She fucking ate. In the end, ambiguously, our relationship was further cracked, and the worst investigation report ended. I didn't even know if I had a mind or not anymore, and I had no choice but to spend my time blankly. Morning. Afternoon.
Hello, this is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it's nighttime. The restaurant will be closed and locked. Well then, have good dreams and good night.
Damn. So he just stayed in his room, I guess.
Hello everyone, it's morning, 7 a.m. It's wake up time. Let's have a lively day today too.
Is he just sleeping for days? Like, what the hell? Okay, he's awake. Morning? It's morning? So in the end yesterday, I was lying down doing nothing all day. Strangely, my body had no power at all. Doing nothing and doing what I have to do once again, I looked back. Hope isn't to be looked for, it's to be created. Did I have the ability to create hope this whole time? You know something is wrong when the clown starts spitting facts. Before that, I should go and have breakfast. If I keep doing this, I think I'll become a really worthless human. Don't you say that shit about yourself again, Yuki. I feel like Akane is going to be standing out here for some reason. Okay, she's not. Oh, Mikako's in there. Why is she sitting all the way down there? She's so fucking weird. Breakfast time as usual. I've been sick all day yesterday. Even Mikako, who didn't show up, attended, but the atmosphere was the worst that I could ever imagine. Among them, the one I cared about is Akane. I didn't even know what to say to Akane, but I couldn't even think of anything. I didn't want to hear that kind of thing only from Yuki. I thought that even if everyone despaired, Yuki wouldn't give up hope. Did she believe in me so much? But I'm just a very ordinary high school student, unlike everyone else. I'm not as great as Akane thinks I am. Dear God, how can I overcome despair in this situation? Why, Forrest? Hi, Super. Welcome in. Yeah, Satsuki was like kind of annoying to me, but honestly, she's like been growing on me lately. Thank you very much for the meal. I'll go investigate now. Akane. Yuki. Oh, yes? Yesterday. What happened? Everyone is acting strange. It's no big deal.
No big deal, idiot.
Since the guys have no remedy for this, me and Akane will try harder than these fools.
Adios.
You did do something. Yuki didn't do anything wrong. It's the situation itself. There are things that the situation itself can't help. Yeah, Yuki is also a human. They can't always be positive, can you? Yesterday. What happened? Me and Teruya were in our rooms yesterday morning, so I'm not sure. After the class trial, the 4th floor was open, but I guess what happened was because of the investigation. Akane said that Yuki clearly noticed something, but he didn't tell, so the mood became a little harsh. But what Yuki said was throwing complaints. There was no hope. He started to say things like that. Yuki, who never showed a weak figure, seemed to have been very disappointing for Akane. That's why the situation has become like this. But to be honest, it's not Yuki's fault, right? Going to the 4th floor, there aren't many open places and we don't see any clues to escape. Honestly, now, I'd rather live here for the rest of my life than go out and kill each other. I feel that's our choice, too. You can't! The hell? Mikako? If we despair, it's like being eaten. So, don't say to live here forever. Do you know how scary it is? Suddenly, what now? Just let me be. No, you shouldn't give up, even if you understand with your head you don't want to. I'll do it somehow. I'll do something about it. Mikako? What the hell? Are you okay? Are you not feeling well yet? You passed out so suddenly in the passage under the secret staircase. You should probably rest a little. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. You guys, please continue investigating. This bitch is weird as fuck. Mikako. Tsurugi and Ray are suspicious of her, the coldest and the fastest thinker of all of us. I can tell that she's actually an ordinary girl, but she's not normal. Sometimes she says or does things that's really questionable in truth. Does Mikako really hold some kind of secret from us? Continue the investigation. I'm not going to continue investigating anymore. There's no way we can find anything else that neither Tsurugi or Ray can't find. A distant despair that can't be seen even 1 inch ahead. Is there any hope at all to get out from this despair? I know, right, Lumen? Even so, let's investigate. The chances are low, but we have to do it. What the hell? Oh gosh, another motive.
Hello, everyone. Are you in good health? I prepared a premium gift for everyone who has become a little bit upset lately. To all students alive, please gather in front of the ballroom on the 4th floor of the main building, because it's really a very memorable gift. Come by all means.
What? What else? Will Monokuma also decorate the walls now? Damn it, why couldn't he leave us alone for a while? While hope is hard to even find a single line of it, despair, once it's on fire, it spreads at a terrifying rate. It was so painful to have to follow Monokuma's orders so empathetic and helplessly.
It looks like you've all gathered.
What are you plotting this time?
Plotting? There's no such thing. You guys, you always think the bear is the wicked one. There's no bad reactions. Roar, here.
Do you really think no one knows your tricks by now? You're gonna try to make us despair with something weird again.
Nope, this time it's the opposite. Since the last class trial was over, you guys seem to droopy. So I prepared a gift to cheer you up.
A gift? What kind of gift?
Yes, that's right. You will find out once you come in. Come in?
What the hell? The ballroom opened? It was definitely a locked place. What do we do? This smells 100% suspicious, but if you don't follow, you will have to anyway. He might try to kill you for disobedience. Is there anyone who wants to die for their own choice? Indeed, I don't know what's in there, but we have no choice but to follow. I don't think it will increase our desire anymore, no matter what comes out. What the fuck? Wow, it's pretty.
Were you surprised? This is our Hope's Peak Academy dance hall of the ballroom.
So why is there such a place in this school? So are you going to tell us why we're here?
You're very vigilant, huh? Didn't I say it? This is really a gift for you. You guys these days have been really out of luck. This is why murders won't happen. That's why I was wondering if you guys could be refreshed. I've decided to hold a dance party.
Dance? A party? What is that?
It's literally a dance party. You guys should just have fun dancing from now on.
Why should we do that?
Huh? Why? You think this is a trick? There's also a lot of delicious food, too.
Delicious food? Don't go over there. There must be some kind of trick to this.
Oh, but it's true. I really don't have bad intentions this time. So let's do this. I'll write a memorandum.
Memorandum?
Wait there.
After saying that, Monokuma took out a piece of paper and started writing something down.
Now, how about this? Dear Monokuma sincerely wants the students to cheer up, and this party is part of that. I promise not to do anything until the students are satisfied.
We can do anything we want? How can we trust you like this?
Jeez, you're so stupid. Can't you see the official stamp of the school director here? As long as this is taken, I have no choice but to follow the rules, even with my pride.
So you're instructed to follow the school rules written on the electronic student handbook, right?
Huh? I don't get what this has to do with that, but I guess that's true.
Huh, I like it. You want to dance? I'll give you a dance.
Ray?
No matter what happens, he wants us to join this party. Anyway, wouldn't it be obvious that it would force us to do this? There's no way to run away, and we have no choice in the matter but to do it because I hate dragging things. I'll even write on this memo, so just do it. Can we trust Monokuma so easily? Ray is right. I don't know what you're thinking, but let's follow her just this once. Without knowing the true intention of Monokuma like this, all of us suddenly joined the party. This should be enough. What the hell? In the mirror, I could see myself standing awkward, looking in a nice suit. Monokuma told us that first everyone had to decide to change into a party outfit. At the back of the dance hall, there were tons of private changing rooms with different kinds of clothing, and we decided to go in and change our clothes. It's weird no matter how much I look at it. Is this really okay? I can't believe that Monokuma wrote a memo and stamped it, but is it fine to naively just gloss over it? Even if he tells us to play along, it's not a situation to play around and not even a mood for it. Well, I'm all dressed up, so let's join the others. Even if I worry alone, I can't do much. I think I was the first one to change clothes. There seems to be no one outside yet. Okay, look at Yuki looking all spiffy and shit. He ate. It's getting late, everyone. Okay, bitch. Is that Akane? Oh, is that Ray? Oh, that's Akane. She looks cute. Akane? I didn't realize her hair was that long. The fuck? Akane was wearing a sleek dress emphasizing adulthood and a black color, not the maid clothes she wore every day. Her hair was loosened and she had more makeup than usual, so I could see more from Akane than the original outfit. Damn, she ate! What? Don't look too drilled like that. I'm not used to using clothes like this. Oh, sorry. It fits so well on you. Akane didn't speak anymore. Come to think of it, I was in a cold war with Akane a few days ago. I don't think she's still angry. Or I think she's still angry. Later on, the others who changed their clothes, one after another, gathered to the dance hall. Look at Mookie. Period. Hey, Yuki and Akane were out already? Are you both getting along well? You're looking great. Teruya, why are you so hyped? Because the clothes in the dressing room set my heart on fire. Well, I was really thrilled to look around and try on a variety of different clothes. I'm a merchant, of course, but I am interested in fashion, too. Okay. What the hell? Is this Haru? Yeah, of course. Haru looks cute. He looks like he's about to go, like, work some sort of castle event, though. You guys are here. Well, how about this outfit? I wore it because it looked awesome. Is that okay? You seem like a prince in a play. Right. Akane, do you like this outfit? Not really. It's too shiny. Seems cheap. Has been dejected. Why are you ignoring his feelings? What the hell? Tsurugi looked like he about to kill somebody. Oh, Tsurugi. Although Tsurugi's style was cool, he still looks like a fierce animal. Without a word, he passed by us and went to the corner alone. None of us could ever get a hold of Tsurugi. I'm ready to see Satsuki, Rei, and Mikako. Those are the three that I'm hyped to see. Damn! Rei's bad as fuck, bro. Rei? What? Don't speak to me. Damn, she thick! The appearance of Rei in a bright scarlet dress was so much that my mouth was left open. The usual long sleeve has a high defensive look, and the dress, which exposes the shoulders and emphasizes the breast area, looks stunning. What? Rei? Huh? What is it? Enough with your stupid expressions. If you're having a party, you have to do it properly, right? Rei passed us by saying those words. In contrast to Tsurugi, she seemed to have some excitement towards this. Damn, she fine. What the hell? Well, she looks better. Mikako, huh? Well, does it suit you well? Yuki, yes? Mikako approached me and whispered in small words that could only be heard by me. I don't know if Monokuma is planning a scheme, but we should use this crisis in reverse. Got it? What? Reverse? Okay. Period for us. Mikako said that, stood still and shut her lips. I don't know anything, however. What do we do? Okay, we gotta see, Satsuki. Where the hell is she? So then, are we all gathered now? No, wait, I don't see Satsuki. What is she doing getting so late? Satsuki? Oh, it actually shows them in their outfits on here, too. That's cute. No way that happened. At that moment, we were all tense. Yes, no matter what party or whatever, you're still in a dangerous situation where you could end up killing each other. What's more, the situation where Monokuma is doing this suspicious event, it was strange that nothing had happened. Akane, let's find her. She looks scary as shit, showing her bones and shit. Huh? Yeah. Will they be okay? I wouldn't worry too much, don't mind it, that girl is late. But it's not like it's been a day or two, right? Somewhere in me, I couldn't get rid of my anxiety. I had no choice but to wait for Mikako and Akane, who went to find her, and a few minutes later... Mikako, Akane, how did it go? What about Satsuki? Suddenly, both of them seemed surprised for something and were breathing heavily. The anxiety in my heart started to grow even more. Why are you guys tired? Come on, there's no way. You guys better see it for yourselves. Look? What? What the hell? Yes! It is I, Satsuki. I changed my clothes. At that moment, everyone was silent, until the girl in front of our eyes opened her mouth. I was seriously thinking who this girl was. Satsuki? What is it, Yuki? If Satsuki isn't Satsuki, then who is it? Her usual clown costume and red nose were nowhere to be found, and Satsuki's appearance was changed with her hair neatly tied to the side. She looks more beautiful than before. This is not real, not real, not real, not real, not real. Real? Kawazine, why did you suddenly start to roll? Well, this striking transformation is amazing, but why the heck were you so late? I was worried something happened to you. Satsuki, she didn't know how to dress at all. She didn't know what to wear or what kind of clothes to use, so we helped. Because she was moving so much, it was hard. But these clothes are very uncomfortable. Can I just not wear it?
Denied! You must wear it.
If you're having a party, you have to wear the right clothes for it. I already hate this outfit. You've only appeared now. We changed as you said. Can we move on with this now?
Can you move on? Why are you so nervous? Just have fun and play. I won't do anything.
Even if you suddenly say that, it's a dance party.
Dancing is the basics of a party. Why don't you try to move your body first without being still like a statue? Then you guys, because we have perfect match of men and women, please make a pair between a male and a female and begin dancing.
To pair up with someone. Pair? We do pairs?
Make sure you pair up with the person you want. FYI, this is also a kind of recreation, so there's no way out. If you don't follow it, I'll only punish you.
You have even written a memorandum that says you won't behave strangely, and you are doing it now?
No way! Playing as much as you can is part of your studies. It's a natural thing as a teacher to punish you for saying you don't like it.
Who's the teacher? You're just a thing.
Enough! I'll give you 1 minute of time limit. Come on, pair up already. The teacher hates dragging the most.
I don't know why Monokuma has a sudden reaction over a recreational activity like this, but if I don't follow, I'll have no choice but to face a punishment. Unlike me, who thought that everything would stay still an embarrassment as I was, the situation went faster than I thought. Yuki, let's dance with me. Akane? It's fine, you need a pair right now anyway, right? Because we can't go against Monokuma. That's right, but okay.
Damn, okay, Akane.
Then I want to dance with Kawazing. I knew she was going to dance with him. That's her bae. What? Hey, who else wants to...
I think it's going to be even more fun to be with Kawazing.
Is that so? Well, if you were sure. How are you, Mr. Psycho? I shall ask, must we make a pair? Well, what to do now? Don't leave for no reason and dance with me, alright? Wouldn't that be good for both sides? In the current situation, that is. Fine, do as you like. What? I haven't decided yet, but everyone was paired up already. Mikako, except for us, everyone was determined to pair. What should we do? Not Mookie having to dance with her. Dance with me. Do you want to? Yes. I did it, Father. I finally got a girl. That was a joke. Funny. Wasn't it funny? What the hell?
Yahoo! Good. Everyone is paired up very nicely. Then shall we dance right now? Let the music start!
Oh, look at them, guys. Oh my gosh, Mikako's way taller than Mookie. It sure does. Ray and Akane look stunning. Ray looks like Blossom. Classical music resonates and we dance helplessly by the ruthless Monokuma. I don't know if I'm going to be the only one who is going to be able to dance like this because I've never learned anything like this. But at this moment I forgot that I was at Hope's Peak Academy and that I was in a crisis and my heart was swollen with the joy of dancing in sync with my partner, Akane, who's dancing with me. She was pretty when I met her. She looked so beautiful that I couldn't take my eyes off of her because of the party stress.
Aw, they're in love.
She's the exact opposite of what you choose. Mookie's a little gaffer. Facts. How'd you get a little gaffer?
Yuki, were you good at dancing?
Really? I'm just dancing as far as I can. You're doing really good dancing, Akane. Well, it's me because I'm a maid who has been hired by many bachelors. I know the culture of the rich because I see it from afar. Listen, Akane, why did you ask me to dance? I told you. No, I said something so severe to everyone. I'm sorry, Yuki. I was too mad at you. That's what I was going to do too. Why are you apologizing? I was wrong. It was me who did the wrong thing. No, I saw it. I know. The most painful thing to say was that to you. That I didn't want to hear that kind of thing from you. You are also a person too. There are times when you feel discouraged, desperate, and with lack of strength. I was just fooling myself blindly trusted you by looking at one side. I didn't even think about your feelings and how you were really suffering. Akane. Actually, I wanted to apologize sooner. I'm sorry. I asked you to dance with me because I thought we could talk like this. I'm really sorry. Akane, rather than be angry, it was the reverse. She was apologizing to me, even though I should be the one to apologize. No, Akane, there's no need to apologize because it's my fault. Kenji died and I lost my motivation. There was no hope, and I want to give up on everything. Yeah, super. That's a huge ass difference. Forest. But if we give up here, the others who have died so far would have died in vain. Maki, Higa, Kazuna, Ayame, Kanata, Kakeru, Kenji. There's no point in being in despair. I have to muster and keep on holding hope, even if it's hard, so I can't give up here. I've been trying to cut my ties with you all for a few days, but I've realized how desperate I was. And that way, maybe I should be thankful to Monokuma for giving me this chance to switch my way of thinking. Yuki, thank God you're finally back to the way of the Yuki I've known. Let's celebrate here. It doesn't matter whether or not Monokuma planned this, but right now, we have to reverse this crisis and regain our trust in each other. After saying that, only then I was able to understand Mikako's meaning when she said that. We have to use this crisis in reverse. This must be what Mikako wanted to say. Okay, Yuki, so can I raise up the pace a little? Wait, I'm still getting you. Whoa!
Damn, she about to start throwing ass on him. When the song was over, it was natural to keep dancing, though it was hard to be dragged by Akane's pace, but the conflict was resolved and my body moved excitedly, so I felt strangely refreshed. And I wasn't the only one. Satsuki, didn't I dance pretty well? Besides the dance, why'd you keep touching in strange places? This pervert! I said it wasn't intentional and I had to dance using my hand. I couldn't help it, okay? The hell? Is it over? Did you get tired? No, it's just that you and me, you're tall and I was small. I thought I was gonna die from being dragged around. That's a bit complicated. What, you can dance properly? I'm intrigued. Who'd you learn that from? Why should I tell you that? I thought I made this perfectly clear, that I would not get involved with you guys. I admire your stubbornness, but it's unacceptable to take me like the rest of these people and treat me the same way. I know, they would be kind of a power couple, honestly. Although it seems that only one place has a different atmosphere, the atmosphere has changed a lot from before entering the ballroom. As the guys and girls dance together, it should be for granted that a noose was released. The mood has softened quite a lot. Could it be that Monokuma really did this kind of event, hoping that we could be refreshed? Wow! Everyone is doing very good. It's great to see women and men dancing. He about to flip the tables. Monokuma. Is everyone with more energy now? It seems your faces have more color now, so the teacher's satisfied. Well, it's definitely a good thing that we're noisy as usual again. I still don't know what you're hiding, though. What's the purpose of doing this? I don't think you've come to your senses and did this out of goodwill. Seriously, how much can you be suspicious of me still? I said it over and over. The purpose is for you guys to liven up. No more, nothing else, I mean it. If you don't want to be suspicious, you should have been at your usual behavior. Well, but he really hasn't done anything. It's true that I feel better while dancing. So why don't we decide to watch the situation for now? So can I leave now that I'm done dancing? It's okay, it's okay. You probably didn't think this was the end, right? Eh? What now? There was something here too? What else are you trying to do this time? You fools, there's no end to this yet. Trying to end the party without even having a party dinner? You don't even know the trick for having a party. Stay flexible. What? A party dinner?
Satsuki be hungry as shit.
Come over here. The dining room is this way.
I thought Monokuma was planning something big, but it turns out that he was going to serve us a dinner. We helplessly followed Monokuma.
Period. This is a dinner party at our Hope's Peak Academy is something to be proud of. After spending time dancing and sweating, it's perfect for a meal, right?
I'm actually hungry, but you didn't put poison or something in it, did you? I'm actually nervous because I didn't do much. Itadakimatsu?
Itadakimatsu!
There's a bar? This is a flat soup?
Oh, huh?
What is it, Satsuki? Are you okay?
This is so delicious that my tongue is about to melt. It's different from the food in the dormitory diner.
You see now? Is it really okay? Ray, you're going to eat it? I can't guess what Monokuma's thinking either, but didn't I say it before? There's nothing we can do now if we disobey. Don't whine like a flake and instead act confidently. Either way, it seems that Monokuma still wants to continue the party and I'm hungry too. I don't care whether you eat or not, but don't sit next to me, don't even talk. It will make the taste sour. The two started eating without a care. I mean, of course I'm hungry too. Ugh, I don't know anymore. I'm hungry too. I don't even know why Monokuma's doing this. There's something delicious in front of you. How are you not supposed to touch it? I'm Haruhiko Kobashikawa. I'm not a man who can't eat. Damn, he ran fast as shit. Starting with Haru's movement, we, who had lost the hunger, went to the tables as if we were being led by something. Nobody sat next to Ray. Oh my, this is really, it's the greatest taste that I've tried in years. I can't stop eating because it's so delicious. The dormitory dining food was delicious, but this is beyond imagination. I'm happy to be alive. Delicious. After sitting at the table and putting food in our mouths, we couldn't control ourselves. In addition to the physical hunger caused by our dance, the tension was relieved in the air, which had been heavier recently. And it was finally released. Monokuma is clearly plotting something, but now we didn't pay much mind to it. I was fascinated with the idea of having a good time with my friends. Only Tsurugi looked at Monokuma and stopped his hand.
Everyone seems to have a little bit more energy, so Mr. Monokuma's happy. Now then, everyone, while you're enjoying the dinner happily, excuse me for a second. When you finish the meal, you'll have a little free time.
Free time?
Yeah, the party's still far away from over. I still have a lot of things to prepare. Take your free time for a while, and if I instruct you for something, please gather to the dance hall where you danced before.
What's being prepared?
That is a secret. It's a super surprise, so look forward to it. Oh, and the food here doesn't have unlimited refills like the dorm, but it's fine, so you can eat whatever you want. Nom 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 nom.
Hey, swallow something at least. You're shedding all of it in that pretty dress. Did they say free time? Can I go to my dormitory for a minute? I want to save these packs of food. Oh, and I'll change my clothes in the dressing room too. Since I'm done dancing, I can change my outfit to usual now.
Denied.
Huh? What?
Denied. Is there a worse word than that? To go to the dormitories or to change your clothes is denied no matter what you think. Go ahead and change them, if you can.
Suddenly, the mood surrounding Monokuma changed. We couldn't keep up with the sudden change, and we were staring at Monokuma with no idea except for a few. This thing, surely you didn't. Tsurugi, what's wrong? No, maybe it's possible. Tsurugi, Ray. What are you guys going to do all of a sudden?
Well, why would you? After all, I'll definitely show you. Spend your time freely, and if I call you, make sure to gather in the dance hall. See you later.
Did only Tsurugi and Ray notice something? It wasn't clear to us, but I felt horribly anxious. What should we do? Do we go after him? I don't think so.
Everyone, he said it was a free time anyway, so I'll eat more here.
Yeah, I'll eat some more too. If you don't eat this delicious food now, you're a loser. Is there gonna be a second serving? Something feels awfully wrong here. Well, as Satsuki said, it's a free time for us, so let's follow Tsurugi and Ray, and for the rest, you can continue eating more. We barely returned to our previous relationship. I should have known, but we've already fallen into Monokuma's trap. Wow. You can all go. From now on, Satsuki will not spend even seconds to eat all this delicious food. This is so delicious. If anything happens, let me know. So y'all don't even give a fuck. Okay, it doesn't let us go in there. Tsurugi and Ray seem to have gone towards the entrance. It's not this way. Okay, my bad. Shit. Are they locked in? Tsurugi, what's going on here? Damn it, I got tricked. You got tricked? It's locked. Eh? Locked? For what reason? Somehow, Monokuma said he was going to prepare something. Was this his purpose? Monokuma's real purpose was to lock us up in the ballroom? You can't do it. That's what he meant by it. What a rotting individual. Wait a minute. What about our clothes? I'll go to the dressing room for a minute. No way. The clothes we had, our belongings, all of it is gone. Ah! That means we really are on our own in the ballroom? Hold on. Where is Haru and Satsuki? They are staying in the dining room eating food. Tsurugi, wait, where are you going? What's wrong now? Monokuma said about the food. Not unlimited. There was only plenty, is what he said. Ah! Let's go back to the dining hall quickly. Oh, so they're gonna have limited food and shit. And they ate everything! Haru, Satsuki. What? Suddenly you guys are running. What's wrong with Tsurugi? This guy, did you eat it all? Oh, of course. Why would I leave something so delicious? Oh, did you want some? Sorry. Oh! This idiot. Cool off. What? Why are you like this all of a sudden? Hey, let go. Tsurugi, what are you doing? Yuki, what about Monokuma? Eh? That? I called it in a minute, and then when I went to see you, you were gone. What's with this guy? Can you even take a joke? Unfortunately, it's not a very joking situation right now. What the heck is going on? You all are turning blue in your faces. The ballroom door is locked. We are locked inside the ballroom. What? It's the same thing again? I think we've been caught in Monokuma's trap all along. Eh? This is a big deal. What do we do? I see, but why did Tsurugi do that to me? How long does Monokuma intend to keep us here? I don't really know. Unlike the dormitory's dining room, which it had infinite refill, the food here is limited. That is, even if we split everyone's piece little by little, it won't be enough. Because the two of you ate it all like pigs, now you're going to be angry, aren't you? But how do you know it won't be the same like in the dormitories? It's the same and the food is depleting now. Monokuma just said that. I don't know what Monokuma is aiming for, but I don't like it very much because you've exhausted the food they prepared. Ray, where are you going? Don't talk to me. I'm going to investigate. I don't have time to spend blinking like you. Hey, are we really trapped? We can't guarantee that yet, but the door isn't opening. It would be nice if there was an emergency exit somewhere. The clothes we took off are also gone. For the time being, I have to keep wearing a dress. This uncomfortable thing for more days? Damn, it's no joke then. It seems like we've eaten all the food. What are we gonna do? I'm so sorry. I'm guilty of dying from hunger. Calm down. We might be able to get out right away. There might be something that we don't know yet. But now what do we do? Tsurugi and Ray seem to have gone to investigate. For now, let's investigate. Until Monokuma shows up. There's nothing we can do about the ballroom. because we don't know anything yet. Yeah, the ballroom seems to be bigger than I expected. Maybe there are clues that weren't in the other room, so think positively and less research. Akane, why are you laughing? Not her getting all happy because of what Yuki's saying. Oh, sorry, I did it unconsciously. We fell into Monokuma's trap again, even in the same ways, but I didn't give up because I was relieved by Yuki's decision. Really? Thank you. When did I get salt in my eyes? Whatever, let's just hurry up and investigate. If we had been up to this morning, we would have given up everything and fell into despair at this point. The party held by Monokuma for this trap ironically revived our bonds. We hadn't given up yet. She does look really cute. Yeah, Jason, their dresses are nice. If I investigate without giving up, I'm sure. Chapter 4, a new generation of despair revolution. Hope is not seeking, it's creating. What the hell? Is that the end of daily life? It's not, right? So why did it just show that? Yuki, look at the refrigerator here. Refrigerator? Come to think of it, there was also one in the dining room, but it looks like a normal refrigerator. It doesn't seem to have anything special. I don't mean that. Look at the contents. Eh? There's more food? Yeah, it wasn't that we ate everything a while ago. It's not as much as we ate before, but it's still plenty, so I wouldn't worry about food problems at least. I see, thank God. Would you like to tell Haru and Satsuki soon? I feel kind of sorry for them. Okay, I will. They're gonna eat everything. We shouldn't tell them shit. What the hell are these? Are these rooms? Like, dorm rooms? Yuki, what did we do? I was already in the same situation inside the school, but now I'm in the same situation in the same school as the ballroom. I've never seen her cry, I don't think. Or maybe I have, I don't know. I originally wanted to go outside the school, but now I'll be satisfied if I go outside this place. Yuck! Was this what Monokuma was aiming after? What the hell? What in the goofy was that? It's okay, think positively that we can get out soon. We haven't searched this place properly yet. Okay, by the way, Satsuki tried to investigate a corridor hotel-like, but the rest of the rooms are all locked except for the iron gate in the middle. These doors, looks like there's a lockpad on them. It definitely has a hotel-like atmosphere. It even has a number for each room. In a way, this kinda looks similar to, it feels like a new student dormitory. Dormitory? A private room? No, no way. Satsuki, the fortune teller investigator. Actually, I want to rest now. Oh, even though it's late, I'm so sorry I ate all your food. We need to keep looking. Adios. Rooms that feel like dormitory rooms. It can't be, right? Yep. You guys are about to be staying in here. That's tough. What the fuck? No way. What the hell? This reminds me of Danganronpa V3, the room that Nagito had to go in. In the room past the iron door in the deepest part of the ballroom, it was the most shocking one we found in Hope's Peak Academy so far. Axes, knives, various firearms specialized in killing people to murder, only for murder, all gathered in one place. What in the world are they doing? Mikako, what the hell is all this? Mikako, what's wrong? This sign? A mark in the form of two overlapping lunar moon characters. It felt unusual, but somehow noticing that, I felt like I knew this mark somehow. Mikako, do you know what this mark is? I feel like we've seen that before too. The Kisaragi Foundation. Oh yeah! It's the mark of the Kisaragi Foundation, the two moons. The overlapping characters symbolize February. This means Kisaragi. Combine the two, it means lunar February. The Kisaragi Foundation, what's that? It's not a publicly known company, but to anyone who knows, it's a high-tech industrial company that develops and supports a wide range of home appliances, smart devices, even robotics. There was such a company, I had no idea. However, the name Kisaragi, where have I heard that name somewhere before? It's certainly a surprise that the big company in the dark is related to Hope's Peak Academy, but it's not surprising that the country has collapsed like you, exorcist woman. Mikako? The Kisaragi Foundation is represented by the next generation with a family lineage. And I definitely remember the second generation representative of the Kisaragi Foundation was Kisaragi Hanzo. Kisaragi Hanzo? That's the owner of the graduation album I found in the science lab. I said it was the name I heard from somewhere, and it really was. Just a few days ago, I saw that name in the album I accidentally discovered. You obviously know Kisaragi Hanzo since the third floor when you heard the name. You were surprised by this. And now in this position, you're seeing the mark of the Kisaragi Foundation. Mikako, I shall ask, do you know something? Say it! What are you hiding? That's... What the fuck? Mikako, what's wrong? Ray, I understand you, but let's do this later. I mean, Mikako is not in good shape. Even that act is suspicious. Whenever you try to tell us something important, you fall down. Are you trying to evade the answer by pretending to have a headache? Ray! Whatever. I think I finally caught the hint. I'll take it slowly, Miss Exorcist. Mikako, are you okay? Can you stand? I'm okay. Thank you. Mikako left me alone and began to look at the mark of the Kisaragi Foundation. It seems from what... Yeah, it's like when they were locked in the funhouse. It seems from what Ray said, she seemed to know something and she looked very lonely. What? Don't talk to me. Tsurugi, you're here. Yuki, what about the others? I told everyone the entrance to the ballroom was locked, so I'm investigating the ballroom because it's unknown to us. This is pathetic. Even though I knew clearly that Monokuma was up to something, I got my eyes open and got beaten in an instant. It was unavoidable. Monokuma would have us play around with their plan somehow by using the school rules. By the way, what's wrong with this room? I don't know. I'm investigating right now. So, can you let me be alone? Eh? Honestly, it's a bit of a special treatment to say this to you. Yuki, you go around with the others, but I can't talk to them anymore. With guys who all the food we have left are girls who attempt to murder people. Tsurugi, you're still thinking like that? Up until now, I have helped in the trials and tolerate this because it was close to me. The result of such a dull act is, after all, the imprisonment in this ballroom. I've decided I'm not going to communicate with anyone anymore, and I'm going to investigate for myself only. This should include you as well. Why are you suddenly doing this? Leave! At that moment, I remembered what transpired when the fourth floor just opened a few days ago. At that time, Tsurugi was shaking in his heart. I couldn't say anything to Tsurugi because I was on the verge of going crazy at the time. Yeah, I was able to control my mind because I had Akane and the others, but Tsurugi continued to stay. I don't think I'll be able to continue to talk with Tsurugi right now. Let's leave him for a while. Well, fuck you too then with your fucked up hair. Okay, let's check up here. Damn it, it won't open. We already said it was locked. You weren't kidding. This is our situation now. Me and Satsuki ate the limited amount of food. Isn't that right? What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuki. What the hell have we done? Now maybe we're done for. If we can't get out of here like this. Calm down. We should be able to get out soon. We haven't done a proper investigation yet. Yuki. Yeah, I'll try. In the sense of paying the cost of this sin as much as I've done wrong, I'll work harder than anyone in the investigation. At least there are no grapes and strawberries, right? That's right. Rather, as we couldn't find anything on the fourth floor, we were able to search a new area, so keep an open mind. Yuki, you... Yeah, what is it? No, it's just that you're back to the usual you. I'm thankful for that. That sounded the same as Akane. Well, it's definitely the same in the ballroom, even though it's a desperate situation. It feels lighter compared to the dark feeling before my eyes a few days ago. Hope is not about finding it, but to create. Let's keep those little teachings always in our hearts. Oh, this is the room where they change their outfits. I heard from Akane, and I've come here just because, and it was really true. All our clothes are gone. Yeah, we have no choice but to keep wearing our clothes from this dressing room. But if we're trapped in the ballroom, why did they remove our clothes? Maybe did we put something inside our clothes? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, the electronic student handbook. Right, I always carried it in my pocket. Then the reason for taking the clothes might be because of the e-handbooks. Why? Where would you even use the e-handbooks here? Will he give us our clothes back? That school uniform is one of a kind in the world that I made myself. It's alright, calm down. You done lost your fucking mind. After roughly looking around the ballroom, we decided to gather in the dining hall and talk about our own investigations. Everyone, how was the investigation? Well, I don't think I've got any satisfactory results. The entrance was locked tightly. All our clothes were gone. Let's think calmly. Why did Monokuma imprison us in the ballroom? We're in the same state at Hope Speak Academy, so why do it in another room? Why? Let's think in reverse. Is it because there's a reason why we shouldn't be walking outside? Why can't you go outside? I don't know yet, but there may be a reason why this should be the case. For Monokuma's circumstances, don't you think this is an opportunity? If Yuki's words are true, if you escape from the ballroom at this point, it would take Monokuma by surprise. Yeah, if Monokuma is currently doing something outside we don't know, then that's a decisive clue towards escaping from the school. Yes, what Monokuma trapped us here is, in other words, an opportunity to escape from the school. Impressive, Yuki. Leader, the birth of a new ultimate leader. No, don't be so happy. It's only hypothetical in the end, but in order to accomplish this, we have to somehow leave the ballroom. Yeah, how can we break through the iron gate with that entrance? Can I shoot a bazooka or something? Speak something that makes sense, no matter how crazy it is. This is Hope Speak Academy. You think there's a such thing in here? Hey, not only bazookas, but there's also pistols, machine guns, and axes too. Satsuki, what do you mean? There's a corridor with multiple rooms, and in the back aisle there's a private room. There's a door that leads to a place. There were various weapons in that place. Weapons? That room was as if it were asking you to choose what you wanted to use, like an archive of weapon display, and there wasn't any sound coming from outside. I think it's soundproofed. No way that Monokuma is like giving us a weapon and telling us to do a battle royale. I don't really know the purpose behind it. Anyway, if we destroy the door, like Satsuki says, we'll be executed for vandalism in the end, so it's not possible. Oh, right. Shucks. Let's not enter in that room ever again. It's dangerous. In the end, it's urgent that we still have yet to find a clue to get out of the ballroom. There was a suspicious room, but the room had nothing in it. Well, thanks to this, our sense of purpose has become clear, right? Somehow, we gotta leave the ballroom and take Monokuma's expectations by surprise. Yes, it's better than wandering outside without any hope like a few days ago. However, this is just a story of possibilities in the end. The reason Monokuma trapped us in here is unknown, and even if I'm right, it won't be easy at all to find clues, but we still believe. If there's a small number of a chance, that near zero possibility is what will create our hope. In fact, there was more bad news. The idea about the Kisaragi Foundation that Mikako was being a suspect of, and what Tsurugi said in the school office, but I couldn't say them on purpose. It will only create confusion. For the same reason, I shut my voice for a few days, but it's different this time. At that time, I hid the facts to escape from reality, but this time it's all about hiding in order to move forward together. I'll tell them someday when the time comes. For now, let's just think about escaping with everyone. I was thinking naively. Our opponent is Monokuma. It made for certain that it would not be easy.
Why, I locked you guys in? Well, Yuki's hypothesis is very interesting. But can you really get out of the ballroom? Yes, this is the end of your free time. There will be an important announcement, so for now, please come to the dance hall.
Monokuma! Finally appeared, you rotten bastard.
A big announcement? What is it?
I'm not sure. I'm nervous, but we can't say no. Let's go. What's the catch? We gathered at the dance hall as directed by Monokuma. Immediately after, Monokuma handed 8 keys to us. Yep. On the key I received, the name tag room 1 was hung in the key ring.
Everyone got it, right? Don't ever lose it because that key is to your lodgings where you will spend your days here.
Lodgings?
I'll explain things step by step. Since you guys are so curious about things, the reason I called you to the ballroom and the reason the door was suddenly locked. And the reason as to what I'm going to do now is because It feels a little bit early, but I want to announce the motive, of course. Not another motive. It got delayed until Thursday? Damn. Probably because of weather, honestly. The motive this time is... It's another video? Nah, there's nothing like that. The motive this time is that you guys stepped into this very ballroom itself. What? What does that mean? There's only one thing I'll tell you guys from now on. The ballroom is locked in. It's impossible to leave or get out. That's why the only way is that you have to kill someone. What are you saying? I don't get it. I don't understand this. Oh, was there too much explanation there? Simply put, you guys can't leave the ballroom until a murder happens. That's what I mean. What in the blimey? Are you telling us we have to murder in order to get out from here? That's right. It's the same outcome as ever. Of course, if you kill and pass the class trial, safely you can leave the ballroom and the school in one go. This is just nonsense. Don't worry too much. This time I even prepared an arsenal for a more adequate murder plan. So go ahead and start killing. Oh, but I won't admit suicide. It is absolutely forbidden to kill yourself. Keep in mind that I'll just treat that act like a dog's death. That's fucked up. Oh my gosh. Who will listen to what you say? Even if you block us, we can still escape. Can you? Sorry, but it's impossible. Currently, there's only one entrance to the ballroom hall. It's only the main entrance to the dance hall. On top of that, the door is made of the same material as the front door of Hope's Peak Academy with the strength to withstand even a nuclear bomb. There's only one way to open the door to the ballroom. It only registers the E-Student Handbook. The handbook? What is it? That means you can go out at any time, right? And the E-Handbooks were always in our pockets. Ah, the clothes! Clothes? Ah, if your clothes get dirty or ripped, in that case, I brought them to your private rooms on the first floor. Aren't I kind? From the beginning, this was the purpose. To put us in the ballroom to induce murder? No, that's a little strange. Monokuma, surely you remember writing a memorandum in accordance with the rules, and you promised that you wouldn't do anything during the party. So are you going to say all those were empty words now? Huh? I haven't done anything that violates the memorandum, did I? What are you talking about? You've done a lot of things here. No one said during the party. I recall saying until you guys got lively again. You don't mean... That's what it means. After the dance and eating delicious food, you guys went back to your usual selves. Because you rejuvenated, the memorandum wasn't violated. Don't be ridiculous. Are you trying to make a joke or something? Oh, but it's true. It's logically perfect. If you don't feel different, try and refute it. No, hold it. I've never been happy at a party, and I've never laughed or stayed to chat. As you said, I wasn't necessarily upset, but this is an obvious violation. That's because I didn't specifically identify Tsurugi. I said you guys as an unspecified majority, regardless of Tsurugi's personal intention, because more than half of you were happy. I shouldn't have believed in Monokuma. We were so comfortable. Well, they kept hitting us several times already. Calm down. This stage is the same as in Hope's Peak. If you kill, you get out. It's no different than before. Just keep your mind controlled and let's devote ourselves to the investigation. Is that right? Are you sure? Well, it's definitely the same, but until now, there was enough space and plenty of food. Well, I've still prepared as much food as I could based on how many of you were left, but guess who were the ones who ate a lot? Not her whistling, bro. It's fine, there's no problem. Haru, Satsuki, the food is still here. In the refrigerator. If you eat sparingly, we still have a few more days left to eat. Really? Monokuma, we won't give up. There is food and there's a place to sleep. It's no different from the past. Rather, as we are in a corner, we will investigate even more thoroughly, and we will definitely get out of here without any of my friends dying. We will never give up hope. We won't be eaten by despair. Yuki? It's surprising to hear that kind of thing coming from Yuki. What's that? Nothing. Well, that's what everyone is aware of now. Until someone dies, the party will continue. Oh, I forgot to mention something. Think of the ballroom as a separate space from this school. You guys don't even have an E-handbook, so just think you're not a student. In other words, you don't need the rules. What do you mean? What else? It's a lawless zone, meaning you can beat up and fight between yourselves, imprison people, and there's no nighttime. Oh, but Rule 5 still counts. No hitting me or damaging property. Also, the broadcast that announces the night and mornings will also change. In this situation, can you guys really say that you will be the same as ever? Hi, Dayton. A lawless zone, he said? Ignore that. As Yuki says, we have to investigate hard and get out. Wait, Tsurugi, Rei. Monokuma said the situation itself is the motive. I understand you want to act separately, but now this is a crisis. Wouldn't it be better to cooperate with each other? Because it's a crisis, I can't stay with any of you anymore. What? In this place, without school rules, without order, the only way to escape is murder. The same conditions apply. However, because of the isolation factor, the urgency increases even more than before. You said there was more food left, so it might last for a few days. However, there will clearly be a killer among us once the food depletes. What? Why are you saying that so casually? I agree with Psycho Cop here, although I don't like it. I wonder when will you guys face reality already? Tsurugi, Rei. Fine, that's it. We don't even want to be with guys like that. By the way, Tsurugi, didn't he look strange? He was strange? How? Kind of, I guess he was more than upset. He looked troubled about something. A guy like that? No way. He was the same as usual, right? Is that so? Yuki, I understand how you feel, but I think it would be better to give up on Tsurugi and Rei now. They're too stubborn. We can't afford to worry about them. Yeah, and sure, if we can escape together, we can get along again, right? Tsurugi wouldn't treat us as criminals if that happens. It's not too late for that. But this is an announcement. It is now 10 p.m. nighttime, but you don't need to sleep or stay in your rooms. Now then, have a good night. It's 10 p.m. It's already that time. For now, we should go to sleep. Everyone is tired today. If we investigate tomorrow, I'm sure we'll discover something. Everyone has their private room key from Monokuma, right? I'll be going to bed. Be careful not to lose your key. He said there's not nighttime anymore, but let's keep protecting the group we used to have. When you sleep at night, be sure to lock the door and not open, okay? Roger that. Thank you guys for the 17 likes. Oh, look at this little room. This is the private room? Isn't it way too small? Rather than a private room, it's just a room for sleeping. Surely staying in a place like this doesn't seem good for your mental health either. I still felt a lot of anxiety, but I didn't hesitate as much as I used to. Hope is to be made with everyone around me. I believe it's possible. Probably, Mookie. Well, let's go to bed for today. I can do my best investigating again tomorrow. Rarely this day seems I'm able to sleep without much difficulty at all. It was a very bad situation, but it was because I thought about leaving the school after investigating with everyone, so I didn't have any other thoughts for tonight. Everyone, did you sleep well? How did I sleep? Well, the bed was definitely more fluffy than the dorm, so it was comfortable to sleep here at least. We're still in the same situation, though. It's alright, don't be too discouraged. If we focus on our investigation starting today, we will surely be able to find some means to escape. Yeah, at times like this, the more energy you need to have, so let's eat a delicious breakfast. Thank you, Mystic! Yay! Thank you so much for becoming a knight! I was actually about to tell you guys, I'm doing a members only stream tomorrow, probably in the afternoon or so. At times like this, the more energy you need to have, so let's eat a delicious breakfast and do our own investigation. Wait, food distribution is important. We can't eat like this. Distribution? That's right, we don't have enough food left now, and we can't leave Tsurugi and Rei out. Do we really need to? They don't even cooperate with us. Will they even support us? If you don't, they will die then. Mikako's right. It's not good to act with personal feelings without knowing when we can escape. Then how should we distribute it? Leave it to me. The ability to analyze the amount of food and distribute it is also a maid skill. I'll leave it to you then, Akane. 6 people with the current balance. Wait, imagine what?
So you can get off my ass. No, if we distributed to 8 people. This is the amount we get for one person. It's so tiny, I can't even call it a snack. I can't help it. This is roughly the amount calculated for 4 days per 3 meals a day. Who would be full after eating this? I think I'll become more hungry just from appetite. It would be better not to eat it. Then I'll get your daily tax. I'll eat it. Who says I'm not going to eat? I will eat it. It's a big deal if food runs out while remaining in the same state, but I was faintly relieved to hear that there was still some food left. Akane, is this really a good distribution? It seems less than the amount I saw yesterday. It's less than the amount we had yesterday. Perhaps Tsurugi and Rei ate it. What? Those guys, they secretly had a late night snack? That's it. It's gotta be them. Nah, I think Monokuma took some of you guys' food. Mookie, you're the one that's scared to put your debit card information online in 2025. Hey, you shut your tongue. You don't deserve to talk to others like that. Looking at it, who is to blame for this? That was, well, I have no words. I'm sorry. Those two searched the ballroom all day while you guys were sleeping. Seriously? But how do you know that? I also was awake doing my search, so I ate a little too. I'm sorry. You were eating while investigating? It can't be helped. But if that's true, then that's a bigger deal than we thought. Even if we can last 4 days with this, it will really be stretching it. Seeing the ridiculous size of one, we were devastated and lost on what else to say. The silence only lasted for a few seconds. I'll ask, how many meals did Haru and Satsuki eat yesterday? That was about 1 or 2 meals. Then couldn't the 2 of them be stripped for 2 meals? That much the others can share because of what they couldn't eat. Damn, Mookie, not you trying to take away... Not you trying to say they can't eat right now. Yeah, this is about to go really bad. Thank you guys for the 18 likes. Huh? Excuse me? Are you complaining then? It's your own fault. I'm not, but that wasn't the case because we didn't know everything. Isn't that too harsh? I think it's harsh for us because you behave on what you did without knowing. Wait, are you angry because we were hungry and everything was already digested? I'm saying that! Yes, exactly! They're about to start slapping each other again. At Teria's sudden suggestion, the mood became a little dangerous. It's worrisome. If this continues, a fight might happen. Of course, we got nothing else to say, but I'm just saying, this is too hard on us. Look, you have nothing else to say, but you're still talking. Did you know that making such excuses isn't really reflecting on your own actions? Forrest. What? Hey, aren't you saying a bit too much? That's enough. Everyone stop. Fine. Okay, I'll starve. Satsuki, it's true that we did something wrong, and if you can't forgive me for that, then I'll cut my 2 meals for someone else. Well, it's not like I can't forgive. Huh? I see. If you look at her and you got nothing wrong with it being a sinner, then can I have my 2 meals? Wait a minute. Will you be okay? No matter how much is left, we can still share it together. They said they would stretch. Let's respect their wishes. We don't have time to be arguing. It's pointless. And I'll stretch 1 meal too. I ate a little at dawn as well. Mikako. Well then about this meal, will Yuki and Teruya eat with me? Please do that. While you guys eat, we'll be investigating ahead. Oh, and Teruya, I know how to reflect on myself. Please don't ignore that at heart value. Hope you have a delicious rice. Damn, why is Satsuki running? Well, I forgot. She's like in love with Haru, so. There was a little awkward mood between us, and we ate only the 3 of us with Akane and Teruya because half of the 6 people went out. We ate twice as much as we originally intended. Somehow, it seems everything was decided suddenly. Since they don't seem to have any complaints, it seems okay, but is it really okay? That is not what it is. You just said you don't want your information online. After our meal, the investigation for our escape began. I've decided to do this. Don't feed into that, Dayton. Don't you agree with that shit again? Okay, so this is... No, I don't want to hang out with you, baby girl. I'm so sorry. I don't care. I'm not giving you anything. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you could sit there and put a bunch of dots. I cussed Mookie out too, Mystic. It wasn't just you. I'm about to go take a nap. Bruh, it's $3. It's not even a lot. It's still a long way for night to come, but I'm tired. I think I can lie down and sleep now. Yes. So Jason, when are you becoming a member? I slept like a dead man without listening to any sounds. Come on guys, let's eat rice. Shaken from the investigation, we then gathered back for dinner. We felt a sense of weakness that we were not aware of. I couldn't find any clues, and the amount of meals was even less than in the morning. Oh my gosh, are they, Tango? Wait, why are hers translated? I didn't know that. Damn, I would have hung out with her, probably. Me and Setsuki were very hungry because we stretched 2 meals. Why has the amount decreased? That's, I think, because Tsurugi and Rei ate more. They don't really know the distribution. Those bastards really did it. They're only thinking for themselves. Is that it? If they don't know, I'll teach them. Let's pick them up. Wait, if you heat things up for no reason, it will make things harder. I think there's going to be a night broadcast soon. It's late today, so let's eat this and go to bed. Forrest. But if we do that, won't the food disappear again at dawn? We can't help it. We don't need a lot of food if we rest and sleep. I don't think it's Rei and Tsurugi. I think Monokuma's coming in and taking food to start shit. On the other hand, if we spend more time awake, the more severe your hunger will be. There's still some left. Let's do what Yuki said. I know what you meant, dude. Don't encourage him again. If we eat this, I wonder how long this will last. But you ate the rest between me and Satsuki, right? It's a big deal for me. I'm so hungry now. Even if we missed 2 people, it wasn't much after we divided 4 people, and it's your fault in the first place. Teruya, you were the only one who suggested going with that idea. Hey guys, stop it. If you have time to complain, then let's eat. Now we're mediating with words like these, but I felt a little bit of tension between Haru and Teruya. Everyone is under a lot of stress. Oh, okay, Tango. Thank you for letting me know. This needs to be solved. Somehow I have to. I couldn't find anything new today. It's just one day now. Let's look more closely. Every nook and cranny. You'll get hungry, so everyone stop and sleep. We'll talk about Tsurugi and Rei tomorrow. I mean, I guess. I don't think the nighttime broadcast has come out yet. Let's follow Yuki's words. When Satsuki falls asleep, I can forget about being hungry. Good night, everyone.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. Nighttime has begun. However, you don't have to sleep nor stay in your room. So then, good night.
They're gonna start eating each other. It's 10 p.m. Let's sleep so that I don't get too hungry. Everyone is still trying to act cheerily, but if we can't get out of here anytime soon, it's likely that dangerous things will happen. I was so hungry, but I tried so hard to only grab the bare minimum as I forced myself to sleep. I am so hungry. One night's sleep and breakfast after waking up, but the amount of one serving was even lower than yesterday. I mean, but how often does that happen? Like, it happens, but like, literally, like, you're the only person I know. I guess aside from dating, I don't know. But that doesn't use their card online, so I don't know. I'm sorry, we ran out of food during the night again. I reduced the amount further calculated for 4 days. Tsurugi and Rei again? It's definitely difficult if it goes on like this. I'll go talk to them after eating. It's not a big meal, but a small bite. It's only been a day, but my hunger gets worse and worse. If we don't do anything about Tsurugi and Rei, it will be harder than it already is now. Do you have to calculate for 4 days? It's like we're confirming that we'll be here for 4 days. That's right. With that negative mindset, the investigation doesn't completely work. Wouldn't it be better to eat full and escape at once instead of paying attention to the remaining food? Yesterday, if anyone found something, if you said that, you wouldn't get angry. Sorry. And the amount I calculated is the same as the first day in the ballroom. It counts as 4 days from that moment, not 4 days from now on. That way, I think I can prevent the refrigerator from being empty. Am I doing something useless? No, it's very good. No matter how hungry, if there's 0 leftovers, 1, no, everyone would become different. The amount of food is small, so it takes little time to eat. Then I'll find Tsurugi and Rei so that everyone knows the situation by the time before lunch. Yuki, I'll help too. Isn't it difficult to deal with 2 people alone? I'll check on Rei so Yuki can focus on Tsurugi. I don't want to talk to Tsurugi though. Tsurugi's been being a dick. Please do. We'll be investigating. We have to convince Tsurugi and Rei. Let's leave Rei to Akane and I'll find Tsurugi. What the hell? I don't want to talk to him. He's been fucking annoying. She's talking to her. That's cute. How do you get to that one room? I forget. Nah, he about to get bodied. That boy's sitting there. Who the fuck is this? Oh, that's Haru. I was like, the fuck? Okay, he's either in this room or he's in that room with the... that's empty. Big Fat 2.0. Oh my goodness. Why does he keep coming in this empty ass room? Fucking weirdo. Tsurugi, here you are. Tsurugi, I have something to say. I already mentioned that I have nothing to talk to you guys about anymore. It's an important story, so please listen. We found more food. Tsurugi... Well, you and Rei, you are both acting apart from us and do not know the amount of food distribution. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I don't know how you're doing the distribution, but are you saying she and I are eating too much? We're distributing the food so that it can be eaten for over the next 4 days, but since you guys aren't with us, the distribution is getting smaller and smaller. As it stands, we'll soon run out of food. I know that you and Rei are working hard for the investigation, but we want to do our best to investigate too as much as possible. Shameless. It's because of you guys that I ended up running out of food like this. But Haru and Satsuki's weren't intentional. Now I think it's more important to join forces than to fight each other. Cool down, Yuki. If it's a food problem, don't worry. I only eat 1 meal a day right now. Are you okay eating like that? I don't care because you guys are solving the amount of food for about 3 meals at once. And I am also concerned about food, so I'm controlling my own amount. I don't know how Rei is doing hers, but at least you won't run out of food because of me. Now leave. You're controlling the amount. That's why the food is disappearing so quickly. Are we done? You can leave me. It's more convenient to do investigations alone. Tsurugi, why the hell are you doing this with everyone? Completely cutting us off, ending your communication with me. Being in the ballroom is really dangerous. Can't you work with everyone just in this case? You guys don't know anything. You don't know anything about how I feel. Oh yeah, Tango, right. Tsurugi, who I had been talking after a full day, looked somewhat emaciated, and it seems like he was hurting somewhere deep in his heart. It's like he could only see painful emotions. But there's nothing I can say to him. What changes have come to Tsurugi since Kenji's execution? As he said, I don't know anything. Well, fuck it. Look at Mookie standing there doing nothing, as usual. Where is Akane? Oh my god. I don't feel like doing free time. I'm so sorry. Even if Satsuki's is translated, I don't feel like talking to her right now. It's still a long way for nighttime to come, but I'm tired. I think I can lie down and sleep now. Yes. Hi, Steph. What's up? Welcome in. I slept like a dead man all night without hearing anything. A rat-sized dinner. I think I'm getting used to it now. No, I would never get used to it. What is a meal that you eat in 20 seconds? However, the taste is very good, so I'm glad of the misfortune. Yuki, Akane, Tsurugi, and Rei. How did it go? Oh, that's right. So you said you were talking about the food problem, right? Yeah, we talk about it at first, but Tsurugi, he said he was only eating 1 meal per day. The amount is not different from the one we were eating, but he said that it's because we eat 3 meals at once. The amount is being adjusted, so don't you think we will run out of food because of us? Adjust the amount? What the? But why is there not enough food? It doesn't make sense. In the end, I only heard vague answers and he didn't want to explain how he does it. Sorry. That guy, he seemed to be getting weird these days, right? Although it was originally strange, it's like dealing with us is making him more nervous. Akane, how was Rei? Sorry, I didn't get a proper answer either, but I was only insulted by asking if I looked like a pig that couldn't eat enough food. Rei's a bitch, yo. It's okay. Thank you to the 11 watching, and thank you guys for the 18 likes. Are you saying neither of them eat much after all? What kind of crappy excuse are they talking about? This refrigerator here is proof that the food is dropping and everyone can see that. Be quiet. Akane, you did your best. If we look at the amount of food, those two, whether they tell the truth or whether they say falsehoods. Yeah, if we think about the amount of food, I can't think that the two of them are eating by adjusting the amount. It's clear they must be lying. In the first place, they wouldn't even bother to tell us right away, right? Right, Tsurugi's magnetic flux is dealing with us as criminals, and Rei was indifferent since the very beginning. That's pretty much true. Is it the work of an individual play? Nothing will be different if we keep talking about this. We have to get out of here as soon as possible. I mean, I'm so hungry that I can't even investigate to make sense anymore. There's no letter C in a clue. What? It's been 2 days already. The ballroom is relatively smaller than the school investigation so far, but we couldn't find anything. Apart from us, Tsurugi and Rei couldn't find anything, right? Can we really get out?
Yeah, you can, even right now. If you kill in the ballroom, of course, you can also leave Hope's Peak Academy.
Monokuma!
Hiya, it's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Why don't you go away? I'm not happy, hungry, and annoyed that the investigation isn't making any progress. Why did you come out?
Well, I have prepared an arsenal so that you can do spectacular murders. But everyone didn't think about killing one bit and only did an investigation in vain. No matter what the intention is, you really are trying to make us murder.
Okay. Think about it. You guys aren't too stupid to think, right? If you just kill, you can get out from the ballroom and school in no time.
and the hunger will fly away like an airplane. You're noisy. If you're here to say that, go away now. No, this is for personal purposes. Actually, I had something to tell you guys. That's why I showed up. It seems you guys are trying to investigate to find a way to escape without killing. Even though it's a wasteful effort, I'm going to try and give you a line of hope by looking at your efforts. What? It's simple, actually. A treasure hunt. There's a treasure hidden somewhere in the ballroom. I'll reward anyone looking for it. Clear as water, right? What else are you plotting? Well, this is not a clue to escape, but wouldn't it be better to have something to find rather than just looking through the air with nothing in it, like now? No way there's nothing. There must be a clue somewhere. What kind of treasure is it? What's the prize? That's a secret, but it's clearly hidden somewhere. The person who's looking for it will get to know when they found it by me. You don't need to know what it is or how it looks. And that prize is something you guys have lost. What? Make sure you know this. The treasure has been hidden somewhere, so if you look for it real hard, someone might find it.
Maybe it's the handbook.
A treasure? Is it a wallet?
He said something we've lost. What have we lost? Don't become nervous. Mikako? We can't sell ourselves to this. We can't afford it. That's definitely correct. Monokuma, with their own words, said it. This is not a clue to escape. Is there any reason to find something like that? I don't think so. It's clear and obvious that they're trying to confuse us. Don't worry. Let's do what we originally did, guys. Yeah, I think that would be good. Everyone will get hungry, so let's go to bed for today before it gets worse. I said this, but as Monokuma said, something we've lost. I'm worried about it. I don't know, but a few days ago, I had a conversation with Ray in the 4th floor corridor. No, it may just be an overreaction. Even so, I can't afford to care about it now. If we don't escape from this school someday.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. Nighttime has begun. However, you don't have to sleep nor stay on your rooms. So then, good night.
Let's go to sleep. Forget about treasures or prizes. This is definitely Monokuma's trap. I became so hungry that I seldom fell asleep, but I closed my eyes and forced myself to sleep. Because of Monokuma, various ideas have crossed my mind. I was barely able to sleep. Hungry. Hey, are you feeling okay? Is it because of the mood? Don't you think the food has decreased even more? It's not because of the mood. It's decreased even more than yesterday. Now there's really little left now. Distribution to a minimum is no longer possible. Tsurugi and Ray's magnetic fluxes, are they really planning to take away our food? Hey, Tsurugi and Ray, would they really eat food without discrimination? Then who else is there besides them? However, well, no matter how bad it gets, Kinjo is, well, he's been weird these days, and Ray's been originally like that, right? Who ate it? Doesn't matter. The only thing for sure is that there's little food left. We need to spur the investigation. But no matter where I look, nothing comes out. I'm starting to feel it's really over now. Yuki's thinking about murdering. Yesterday, Monokuma mentioned they hid a treasure. Why don't we look for that? But that's obviously a trap, so we decided to ignore that last night, right? We don't know. It might tell you something really important with a double fake tip. Whatever the content, even when Monokuma gave us something, there was never a lie. But do we have the time to look for something like that if we don't get out of here somehow? Let's move on. There isn't much time left. Move while you still can. Opinions diverged for a while, but eventually there were no results from the investigation, so I decided to look for something that looks like a treasure. The question is, can our stamina survive? Period. What's this song? So do we like go looking around, or I feel like we're not gonna find shit. Can I just sleep? Can I just fucking sleep? Somebody else find that shit. Period. I slept like a dead man without listening to the sounds of my stomach. Alright, it's nighttime. No progress was made today. After a very small amount of dinner without nutrients at all, I returned to my room and went to bed to preserve my physical strength. It's already the third day. Food is almost running out. What should I do? I can't. I'm too hungry and have no strength to stand anymore. Sleeping seems to be the only thing beneficial both physically and mentally. Time goes by meaninglessly, thinking that I have to do anything somehow. I fell asleep with the thought that I could leave tomorrow, holding back my hunger on this day. It wasn't clear at the time that there was something already growing since a few days ago. What the hell was growing? Akane, is there food left? I'm gonna die of hunger. Eating doesn't improve anything. The amount will just get smaller. Well, I'm so hungry that I can't sleep at all. Still, I would feel better to have something in my mouth to eat rather than eating everything. Akane is taking a long... Missing... Eh? What's missing? There's no food. The refrigerator is empty. Huh? That's a lie, right? Come and see it yourself. Hey! This is a lie. This is not happening. It's true. Not even crumbs or leftovers. What? What's going on? Why is this... Why did they do this? We're the only ones in here. Tsurugi and Rei. How many days have we been doing this? Now the time has come for an all-out attack against us. And even the rules are null for this? In that case, if we use violence... Are you gonna fight those two? Stop doing that. It's not the same as in breeding cows or fixing stables, and it was unavoidable that food was already going out. We're gonna lose more effort. But you can't leave those guys who've eaten all the food. That's proof you can see right there. Proof that they ignore us. Well, seeing us as criminals... Haru, you mean like you? What? What does that mean? Haru, you can't be hungry, because at dawn, you ate it. Oh, what? 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 What did you just say now? What did you eat at dawn? I have no idea what you're talking about. The speed at which the food disappears. It was much faster than the other two. And all morning yesterday, I was hiding in front of the dining room. And I figured out the cause. Tsurugi and Rei didn't even approach the dining room. Not once since yesterday. That means that... You mean Haru ate the food in secret in the dining room? Haru? Not Mikako snitching. You... What are you talking about? There's no way I could eat all that food. Bad, Kobazine. I'm so disappointed. Wow, really? How can you do that as a human being? Get out and die already. That's ridiculous. It's so much that I can't say anything else. Satsuki has nothing else to say? Hick. What? Why is... He wasn't alone. Haru and Satsuki, the two of them, robbed the refrigerator together. Oh my gosh. Satsuki? Not her saying he should get out and die when she been eating too. I only saw yesterday, but maybe it was the first offender. The food disappeared early at dawn. Hey, Mikako, you're being vague. You don't know if it was really a man or not? Tell the truth, you bastard. Up until now, you filled your stomach while pretending to be hungry in front of us, huh? Oh no, wait. Mikako is the culprit. She did this while trying to cover up with Satsuki and me, so she's the culprit. Don't be stupid. Something was weird when you think about it. If you're hungry, the one who couldn't stand it anymore can't be anyone else but you. Trying to make a fight with Tsurugi and Rei with the purpose of driving away your crime. That's far-fetched. You guys are gonna believe Mikako's words without proof and blame us? Haru, I'm sorry, but we have no choice but to leave what Mikako says because you just confessed that you were the culprit. What? If you were really unrelated, you would say, blame me, but you wouldn't say blame Satsuki and me. You might claim that Satsuki ate alone, but you're only refuting Mikako's words and unconsciously treating you and Satsuki the same way. That means I ate the food with Satsuki. That fact, isn't it because it's stuck in your mind? If we infer with these facts... Oh shit, okay, period. He ate. Well, I don't know what you're talking about because of me and Satsuki. Well, yeah, because we're actually friendly. I just wanted to defend her without knowing, okay? Kobazing, let's stop now. It doesn't make sense to fight each other anymore. Let's stop. That means... Everyone, I'm really guilty of dying. That's right, Kobazing and I are the culprits. Hey now! You really are? Since when? When did you start eating secretly at dawn? Well, of course, since yesterday. I'm sorry, from the second day. I was so hungry that I couldn't stand it. Then Kobazing suggested me like the wind. I was led by Kobazing. Ah! Hey, Satsuki, if you blow things up like that... So, almost as soon as we were here, they started to sneak at dawn at the same time, right? Hey, you two can't complain anymore, right? Stop, Teruya. Huh? Why? Satsuki, Haru, I just wanted to know. Don't force yourself into a fight anymore. If you're really sorry, do your investigation harder. Why? Why are you going so easy on them? Of all the things, I really thought Tsurugi and Rei were the ones who did this to us. Because of these guys, now we're starving and we'll die soon. You just have to get out before you die. If we don't have anything else to eat for today, then you can escape within a day. Let's believe that and investigate. There must be a way. Yeah, as Yuki said, I'm still hungry, but if we fight more, we won't be able to get out. Haru and Satsuki, of course, even though it was a little painful, they couldn't stand hunger. I understand well enough. Yuki, Akane, Mikako's sister, Akane's sis. What the fuck? Come on, even if you're the culprit, you didn't actually commit a murder, right? Let's begin investigating. We have to get out of here. What? What is this? I can't accept this. Teruya. This must be a temporary feeling. There's no food anymore, so there won't be time for meals anymore. But this much, I don't know how much further we can investigate. When the nighttime broadcast rings, let's gather together again. Let's hope we find something today. Teruya said he not dealing with that. I kind of agree with him though, because they lied about it too. Like, eventually all the food was gone by two selfish reasons. But if we punish them here according to Teruya's idea, the mood would only get worse and nothing would get better. However, the situation is really serious. If we don't find something within today... I'm gonna talk to her since she's right here. If I find anything, I'll report it immediately. Okay. Yeah, want to take a break? I was waiting for that word. Let's play. Okay. I spent the day joking around with Satsuki. I think my relationship with Satsuki has gotten a little better. Alright, bitch. What do I want to give your ass? I feel like she would like the oversized plushie.
That's just what I think.
Okay, she seems happy, so. Yuki, do you remember the promise you made the other day? The promise? What promise are you talking about? You're gonna watch all my exercises and coach me. Didn't you promise? I have a bed in my room. You should have watched me practice somersaults on the mat. When did I make that promise? Yuki, don't be shy. Don't think about going to a girl's room because you're going with the attitude of a tutor who goes to his favorite student's room to teach them. No, that's not what I mean. I never once said I'd take care of your coaching, did I? I don't even know acrobatic training. Oh, yeah? Then if Yuki knows about acrobatic tuning, you're saying you'll teach me? This is dangerous. I'm playing at Satsuki's pace. This will never end. I gotta get out of it somehow. I'm not very athletic. I don't have a sense of balance like you. I have no interest in acrobatics. Are you gonna keep asking me even though I'm like this? Yuki, I'm sorry. I didn't know you hate it so much. Was I too stupid to notice? I'm really sorry. The fact that a little clown like me is clinging to you is so stupid and absurd. Satsuki makes a face that looks like she's about to cry. I didn't mean to do this. She's too jumpy, but that doesn't mean she had bad intent. I have to apologize. Satsuki, I'm sorry. I apologize. Boo, it's fine, Yuki. It's my fault. I'm the bad girl. Boo. Satsuki, are you really crying? That was my bad. I'm sorry, so don't cry, okay? I can't really train you, but I can look at your practice. Really? That's right, I swear. Boo. Wahaha. What? You're not crying?
Wahaha, I got you, Yuki. All that crying was just acting. The tears were eye drops.
Wow, there are really people who could be deceived by such things?
What? Acting? I was deceived. Acting is an essential skill for a clown. They say that in order to be funny and surprise others, you have to deceive everything from your facial expressions to your behavior and actions. Yuki, you were deceived. Complete defeat. Yuki, can you keep your promise? I don't mind if you don't do acrobatics, but watching and cheering for me is welcomed.
I got tricks. That's right, I forgot this girl is the ultimate clown. It's like playing on Satsuki's palm. And I have to watch all the exercises all the time? Oh, I'm screwed.
Oh, and don't forget to bring a drink, because I get very thirsty after practice.
You don't gotta ask me for that. Leaving behind Satsuki, who was running around with her eyes shining, she hurriedly went somewhere else. Ew, Mookie, what? We are now here, close to the hour where nighttime is nearing. We gathered in the dining. At first, it would have been time for dinner, but there wasn't even a grain of rice left, so we were just sitting in the table staring idly. And no one spoke a word. Of course, I had nothing to say either. I couldn't get a clue to escape from this prison, and the new food ran out. I couldn't find where the treasure was, the one that was hidden by Monokuma. Everyone, both physically and mentally, were pretty exhausted. Everyone, listen. Even though we couldn't find anything today, tomorrow will definitely... What? What's tomorrow? Do you think you can discover what you haven't found today or any of the past days? Teruya, what are you saying?
What? Am I being childish? Isn't it time for you to face the reality? Now we're done. It's impossible to get out unless someone kills you.
What? Are you saying you want someone to die now? No, of course I don't mean that. Besides, I don't think anyone among us is going to kill. But that's why this is the end of it. If no one dies, eventually we will all die. Stop joking around like we're going to starve to death here. We'll get out soon.
Oh yeah? Go ahead and escape then. This is your fault in the first place, Haru. It's all because of you.
Hey, that's...
Stop. If this goes on, you'll be engulfed by the despair.
Yeah, no matter how much hopelessness, or no matter how hopeless it looks, we can't give up. It's important not to give up.
Then what should we do?
Yuki and Mikako, you two tell me. What kind of strategy is there? What kind of way is there?
That's...
Ha, look at this. We're done for now. There's no escape. We're all gonna die here together.
You, Teruya, I'm the one who's trying to think positive here, but why can't you be... Why are you more so pessimistic about everything? You don't want to do it, right?
You're very bad at it?
What the hell?
Ray, I was waiting for you guys to get together. I'd like to hear an explanation of what happened. What happened? What do you mean?
I mean food. Food, you idiots! What the hell did you do for the food to just vanish?
A minute ago, I heard you guys were sharing and eating. Haru, Satsuki, they ate it secretly at dawn.
Not Mikako snitching.
This is amazing because it doesn't make sense. Do you have a brain?
Wait, of course, me and Satsuki are at fault, but that goes for you too, Ray. Tsurugi and you ate whatever you like, so the amount was just going to get smaller and smaller.
Huh? Are you seriously that mistaken or something? That cop and I haven't eaten 3 meals in these days, don't you know?
What?
Ray, is that true? Are you okay eating like that?
No, that's a lie. You were too. She ate little by little at dawn from the second day onwards. Food started to disappear since the first day.
That's right. Besides, how do you know if Tsurugi ate or not? Because that's it. You can tell by taking a closer look at his face. More importantly, you. Is that right? Food was already disappearing from the very beginning? Then what the hell is this food? That? Is food? Is still there? This is what I found in an open dorm room by chance while walking through the hallway. It was hidden under a bed. I thought this was your emergency food. Looking at your reaction, it doesn't seem like it. If that's the case, oh yes, that's the only thing. What? What are you trying to say? The owner of the open room where I entered by chance, I mean the person who used the dormitory where the food was hidden, they were eating alone, hiding the food without your knowledge. She better not say Yuki, bruh.
Eh?
Yes, for example, the room where this food was hidden, was it room 14? Oh, who was that? Room 14? Wouldn't it be better to keep the door locked straight to the idiot who's shaking over there? So Mookie was hiding food in his room too. Y'all done lost your damn minds. Teruya? Wait a minute, this is a mistake. You bastard. So then you treated me like the guilty party. You were the same guy, huh? Wait, and listen, this is... When I didn't know what was happening on the first day, I prepared some food in advance. The food didn't disappear at that time. Every day, it gradually disappeared. Your words are contradictory. No, that's not it. I wanted to take little by little and then share it together. Don't lie, you bastard. Are you in a hurry to make excuses because you've been driving in front of my faults without concern, Teruya? Stop it, you guys. Ray, you going through people's rooms at your own will? What? It's the fault of the person who left the door open. Don't turn away, Teruya. Now you and I are on the same ground. You better give it up and I'm going to investigate as much as I've done wrong. So you two don't say that it's not your fault. You don't deserve to say that. You're noisy. You all are annoying me, whether I'm eating or not. It's impossible to get out of here anyway until the murder happens in this place. This kid. Oh my god. Haru. It's fine. Violence is not prohibited in the ballroom. This little bastard needs to be hit so he can wake up already. Did you hit me just now? Did you hit me? You too, knock it off. Let go, Teruya, you little bastard. Haru, calm down. This is a drag. I thought it would be like this someday. You're the one who inspired them. On purpose. Are you doing that? What if I am? And unfortunately, the chunky guy is right. I've been searching the ballroom for days now. We don't have any clues here. Getting out of here by means other than murder is impossible. Who's the chunky guy? Teruya? Then what are we supposed to do? Not Mookie actually being the chunky guy in the game. Whatever, Mookie. In the worst mood possible, in front of the worst reality, we couldn't say any more words to anyone. We went back to each other's rooms. We have lost our purpose now. Ray decided that it was impossible to escape from here. What should we do without any food left? Oh, I wonder what time it is now. When I woke up without knowing if it was night or day, I felt a different haze than usual and immediately felt a tremendous pain in my abdomen. Okay, I'm hungry. No, rather my stomach hurts. Right, eventually the food ran out. I didn't get to eat anything yesterday. And with Haru and Teruya still fighting, our hopes thinking that we could escape, the situation was turning to the worst possible. For now, let's check on the others. What the hell? Oh, you surprised me, Yuki. Akane, what's wrong? Yuki, I'm in a bind. Except for me and Mikako, the rest of the guys aren't working together anymore. What do you mean they aren't working together? Yesterday, Haru and Teruya fought. They both said they didn't want to see each other and they're acting alone. Satsuki is walking alone for some reason too. What? They shouldn't. I had some expectations, but our bonds, which were still there, began to collapse. Is it possible that Monokuma calculated this as well, other than simply killing? Yuki, what should I do? Mikako tells me to just leave them alone. There's nothing we can do. For now, let's continue investigating ourselves. Investigate? But is there anything left to investigate? I couldn't find any more clues. Oh, sorry, I can't sound weak, can I? I'll go investigate somewhere. It can be seen that Akane's mind is full of doubts, and the same goes for me. I need to talk to the other guys. Not for checking plants. Hey Yuki, you bastard! Why are you here? Do you want me to tell you an interesting story? I went to the arsenal a while ago, and not thinking of murdering here. I was just wondering if I could find anything, but all I found was that some weapons were super antique. I'm a bit interested in military too, you know. It was very interesting for enthusiasts. Most of the revolvers and rifles are early models. It's hard to find one of those because they're discontinued now. Oh, what's happening all of a sudden? I can't see what you're trying to explain to me. Sorry, I thought it would be a good idea to force my mood to be a bit more bright. Yeah, I understand, but this morning you guys suddenly started to act alone. Don't worry, I just wanted to be alone for a while. I didn't want to keep you guys away. I just wanted to take a breather because I could not concentrate on the investigation. I'm just hungry because of your fight with Teruya, but if you give up here, you really will die. I know I shouldn't be talking like a weakling, but give me some time to organize myself for a few minutes for now. I feel so complicated right now. I was thinking the same thing, Forrest. It might be for the best to not care about Haru and Teruya's situation for the time being. Damn, Yuki said he don't give a fuck anymore. Do I have to talk to everybody? Can I go to sleep? Oh, if it isn't Mr. A, the idiot of the group whose trust relationship just shattered. Are you trying to make fun of me? You usually try to ignore me, but you only get involved when you try to do this. Your comeback is hard. Well, I deserved it, because I don't see any hope at all. Why are you so laid back? The same situation goes for you. True, as much as I try to enjoy this time, this might become a little dangerous. What? It's nothing. Don't speak to me anymore. I'm going to investigate. If it wasn't something I just heard wrong, it would seem that Ray sounded weak. If Ray is at her limit this far, the situation would be the most dangerous so far. Yuki, Teruya, yesterday's talk. I'm not saying I'm wrong. So you're going to scrape this way here, or are you planning to kill on your own? I won't say to do it forever, but stay with your mind straight. It's not the time to be whining and just giving up. You're all the same, both Haru and you. What? Doesn't matter anyways, I'll investigate, so go. We don't even need to get together anymore. We don't have food. Perhaps because of hunger and the extreme circumstances, Teruya's nerves, which were a bit dull, seem to have become sharper. If it's really like this, nothing is going to happen, right? Don't be mad at me, because you had cakes and shit up under your bed, bitch. I'm about to go to sleep. How about that? Y'all can do the investigating. Suck my ass. Oh, never mind. What the hell? Yuki. Mikako, I heard from Akane everyone is dispersed. I can't help you. If we do this now, maybe today or tomorrow, my limit. But it's true that the investigation has not made any progress. What should we do? This room. A room without anything. There must be something here. This room is definitely suspicious, but it's a room where there's nothing or anything in the sentence of it. I'll stay here. I will continue to investigate, Yuki. Please take care of the others. This is great mental power. I'm the same as Mikako, who can't eat anything and we're hungry. She's eager to investigate without showing any sign of complaint. She's too strong. I got it. Don't overdo it. Bro, y'all keep saying something's in this fucking room, but where is it? Is it on the ceiling or something? Is it like... I don't know. It's probably... I feel like there's something in here too. Honestly, yeah, I probably would steal some food. Well, I don't know. In this situation, I probably wouldn't. Oh, her eyes always look like that. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want to get targeted, so I probably wouldn't. People have shit under their beds and stuff, like, that's wild. And then you left your room door open and got caught, like, if I was gonna do that, I'd at least be more careful. Open, open, I mean it. Open already. Satsuki, what are you doing? Oh, Yuki, I was just trying to see if I could forcibly break the door. Stop that. Monokuma told us, remember? Even if the rules disappeared, only vandalism is prohibited. No way. If we're going to die together, it would be better to destroy the door and save everyone. That's not right. We're going to escape together with no one else dying. I knew Yuki would say that, but you don't have anything to open it like that. We're still stuck anyway thanks to the door here. Should I really just shoot it with the bazooka? Don't do it. I can't do that either. If you try to enter the arsenal, you will see Tsurugi appearing there and he will keep you out. What? Tsurugi? Yep, by the way, Tsurugi looks somehow weird too, right? Tsurugi had a hard time stretching for a few days now, so is he going crazy? Anyway, don't do anything that would kill you, Satsuki. If Yuki says that, okay, so I guess it would be best to search somewhere else and escape. Satsuki is the kind of girl that doesn't mind doing very dangerous things. However, now Tsurugi is blocking the entrance to the arsenal. Is he trying to prevent a murder from happening? It'd be best to go to the arsenal and check on him. I was wondering where he was, but that makes sense, I guess. I don't really want to go in here. Let's talk or talk with others. You literally just said you wanted to go into the fucking arsenal. I'm guessing it wants me to talk to Akane again. Yuki, did you find anything? No, unfortunately. This is a big ordeal. I'm so hungry that I have no power. It's funny, but this ballroom, there's really nothing. The door won't budge without an e-handbook. I want to tell Akane not to give up, but the situation was so desperate that I couldn't say anything to her. What the hell is that shit say? Okay, let me try to go up here now. There we go. Well, there seems to be no one. Stop. Get out of here right now. Tsurugi? Didn't you hear me? I told you to get out. Wait, I'm really not trying to kill or touch a weapon. I just came because you were in here in the arsenal. I just came to check it out. What do you mean? Did you think I was preparing a murder? I didn't mean it like that. I just wanted to talk to you. What are you even doing in the arsenal? That's because I thought there were some guys who wanted to start something. Since last night, I've been undercover while investigating the arsenal. You're only eyeing the intake. There's no one among us to spend on a murder. Even though 3 people have already come here today alone? Actually, 4 people, including you. No, I just wanted to see your condition. That's right. Everyone may have a personal reason like me. You can't say it's for murder. Stop looking at the slightest reason. You can't stop a murder from happening if you keep thinking like that. Don't think that just because I'm away from you guys means I'm not aware of your situation. Now that I'm guarding the arsenal, it's a pity. Even if it's not a weapon from here, the intake is wide. That time, you couldn't stop a murder that happened right in front of your eyes. Tsurugi, it might be a little rude to say this, but you don't care about what happens to us? You're only thinking of us as criminals now? Well, why do you think I'm doing this? It doesn't matter what you guys really are like. Tsurugi, you too? Aren't you doubting because of what Kenji said to you? I can't say you're right or wrong. I'm just an ordinary student. However, I know that you have a stronger sense of justice than anyone else and that you really want to protect people, but the method may be a little extreme. But actually, I want to say this, the very first day after Kenji's trial, I'm sorry. It's already too late. What? Everything is already too late. Get out quickly. I will never let anything happen inside this arsenal. Well, fuck you too, bitch, and your hair looks like shit. Tsurugi was seriously troubled by us. I can't fully understand him, but if the cause is Kenji's case, I can relate a bit. The convictions that he thought he was transferring, the tragedy that was caused by it, is shaking the roots of Tsurugi's mindset so far. And so, if the confusion comes at the source of your own thoughts that you have believed ever since you were born... What? My own source? Suddenly, an indescribable dizziness hits the core of my head. Here it goes for us. My head was spinning and the world was filled with red, a phenomenon similar to what I experienced at the day of the entrance ceremony. It was difficult to stand up, so I immediately returned to the dorm room and lay down in bed. It's really painful. It's hard to open my eyes or to investigate or to do anything at all. Somehow, I'm glad I didn't do anything otherwise. Sonic the Hedgehog! I would have vomited. I should sleep. I'm too tired because I didn't have anything to eat. Yeah, that's it. Damn, he's like laying on his face. He usually lays on his back. I'm sorry for the others, but I couldn't help it. I tried to force myself to sleep and close my eyes. Yeah, I'd like to see Yuki be a little bit more assertive. Yuki, are you inside? Eh? Oh, right. Suddenly my head aches like crazy and closed my eyes for a minute. It looks like Akane is calling me from outside. The throbbing in my head started to disappear, but is it because of hunger? My vision was starting to shake randomly. This is dangerous. I'm starting to stagger even when standing still. I slept for half a day now. I have to do more investigation and get out of here soon. Slowly, my limit was approaching. I have to meet with Akane, who's knocking the door from outside. What the hell? So I gotta deal with this? Yuki, thank God you were there. What is it? Why do you do that? I was so worried because I couldn't see you anywhere. I was just sleeping in my room, only half a day away. What? Yuki, what are you talking about? I didn't see you all day yesterday. What? Thankfully, I'm not upset now. They said Yuki may have died and everyone went looking for you, and then all of them went crazy because of their hunger. Wait a minute, I was sleeping for more than a day? You didn't check my room? Of course I did. I knocked on the door first, but there was no answer. Unbelievable. Even if I don't believe it, I've been blown up by the tight time for more than a day. Then I've been still for more than 24 hours. Gah. Yuki, are you okay? It's nothing. I'm sorry I worried you, but more than that, the investigation, we have to... This man done passed out again. I'm so hungry that I'm about to go crazy. Besides, I've been lying over a day, so I don't have the strength anymore. Is Akane okay? She can't be okay. The same goes for the others. I'm sick of this now. This ballroom. I want to get out. So can I go back to sleep? Yuki, are you okay? You don't look so good. Akane is weird. How can you stay fine? I'm not fine either, but you're barely holding on. So come back to the usual, Yuki. Wake up. I have no more power to answer anymore. What the hell? She's still in here? The fuck? Okay. Can I not really talk to anybody? Because, I mean, I'll happily go back to sleep. Yeah, I feel like he needs to go back to bed. More now than ever. Because, what the hell? I don't know if it'll let me, though, but... Let's see. Yeah, it wants me to go out and talk to people. He's walking slower, too. Let's see if Tsurugi's in there. The arsenal. Here, there are many weapons. A human being can turn into a corpse in a single moment. Many weapons. Just one moment. If you put up with that one moment, you can escape from here. Gah! Yuki, I don't know why I come here during the day, but was it for this, thinking of useless thoughts? What the hell? Tsurugi, what was I doing just now? Are you trying to kill unconsciously? You ran at full speed to pick up a gun. No way, did I try to kill you? Yeah. That's so... no. I came back a little from my senses after Tsurugi's interruption, but soon I began to feel hazy again due to the tremendous hunger and tiredness of my own stomach. I don't intend to tolerate this, but I understand. It would be weird to not go crazy in this situation. I would too. What? Ah! Damn! I will forgive you with that for now. Originally, you would have certainly been sanctioned. I'll solve this sooner or later. Well, I mean, he fixed this shit, so... My mouth is tingly. 2 or 3 teeth seem to have been broken. Kenjo, this guy, why is he so strong? But thanks to him, I came back to my own thoughts now. I don't know what happened to me during that time yesterday, but I'm never going to be engulfed by despair anymore. In order to do that, first off, you're right. One of the guns are missing. What the hell? Everyone, sorry to call you here so suddenly. That's okay. Is it time to eat? I'm hungry. Come on. Yes, yes. Yuki seems to have been shopping at the supermarket so we can eat with him. Everyone, wake up. You're making stories up. So then, why did you call us? Looks like everyone seems to have a very difficult time because of the extreme hunger. If I don't do this somehow, as soon as possible... We are all in the same situation here. It's been over a week already. Everyone is going to reach their limit because of their hunger. Now I think it would be better to investigate and escape or to abandon that thought. We need a hard policy in the sense of letting everyone think all together. A hard policy? Like what? It's getting hard to sit down now. I'm hungry, hungry. Calm down. Let's think about this first. I think this is probably our last chance. If more time passes, we won't even be able to think and we'll just be waiting to die. Yeah, well said, Yuki. Teruya? A policy. I've waited for that word to come out. I have a very funny idea. What? 2 people have to sacrifice for everyone. What? Let's draw 2 players by lot. The victim role and the culprit role. And the criminal role kills the victim role. And they get executed and dies. Monokuma said that suicide isn't allowed, but this isn't suicide at all, isn't it? Is it really the act of another person killing another one? Okay or not? I'm not hungry and listening to hallucinations, right? What did you just say, Teruya? That we sacrifice 2 people in order to save the rest? This bastard! No matter how hard it is, there are things to be said and things that shouldn't. Oh yeah? Think whatever you want. I have a paper and pen here. With this, write down 1 person you want to vote for as a culprit and 1 you want as a victim. Hey, Teruya! Ah! Haru tried to go towards Teruya in anger as it was a few days ago, but as he did, he sat down on the chair because he had not eaten anything. What do you guys think? No matter how much you look at it, there's no way to get out other than this, right? Teruya, what's wrong with you all of a sudden? You were not like this before. I wouldn't be like this in normal times, although this is not an ordinary situation at all. Okay, so I vote you in. How about that? Now, take the paper. Teruya? I think Teruya's opinion is fine. Hey, Satsuki, not you too. We all just been fighting here all the time. Our relationship gets worse and then everyone is gonna die together. I'd rather sacrifice myself so you all can live. What are you talking about? All of us here are going to get out without missing anyone. You're just insane because you all are hungry right now. Think better. I think we have to make a decision now. This way, although it's wrong too, if we really just stay like this, we'll all die, drop dead. I don't like the thought of that. Akane, but this way? No! No, no! You can't be cannibalized in despair. Everyone! Is this really the only way to do this? Rather than someone committing a murder out of malice? And maybe better to make some sacrifices by agreeing this way, however. By the way, how come you got a paper? I thought Monokuma took all of our belongings. I always carry extra paper and pens in my pockets. When I changed into my party outfit, I put what was in my original clothes. I see. Then I will write it down now. So then you have your fucking handbook then, if that's the case. Write it and pass the pen because there's only one. Hey, wait, you guys. What the heck are you doing? Saying whatever you want. Is everyone going crazy now? But this way is the best, maybe. Yuki, even you? Wake up, guys. You can't do this. Suffering from continued hunger, sharpened nerves, a relationship that was breaking apart because of one desire to end it all, normal thinking becomes impossible. Maybe Monokuma was aiming for this all along. Just when I tried to get the paper from Teruya without realizing, then... What a show. Tsurugi, what are you here for? Didn't you say you wouldn't be with us? Look at your own situation now. Are you trying to agree with each other and decide who should die? What a great murder plan. Wrong. All of these guys are just insane because of their hunger. They aren't the type to do such a thing. But there's no other way. Tsurugi, please, how can we survive? I didn't want to ask you for anything, but there's no one else to trust except you. Yuki has turned weird, damn it. If you stay, I'll do whatever to follow, so please save us. You can do it. Can you? Did you just give up too? There's one thing, a way around it, of course, a way that does not involve to kill. What? This can't be. How do you propose to solve this situation? What the fuck? Whoa, wait, Kenjo, what are you doing? Why a gun? Why? It's just something I found in the arsenal. Who wouldn't know that? Why did you hand us a pistol? What the fuck? This is the only salvation. I'll give every one of you a pistol. We shall use it. Let's all commit suicide together. Hello? With an insane laughter, it wasn't Tsurugi at all. Cold sweat, mad eyes. He wasn't in the proper mind right now either. I could see that Tsurugi was in a more crazy state than any of us. What bullshit? Are you crazy? Wrong. You guys are the ones crazy. You're trying to kill someone. It's better to scrape and die than killing people and getting out of here. Then why don't you just do it yourself? Why are you telling us to do it? Even if I'm comfortable by committing this act, there's a 100% chance that all of you will remain to commit a murder. So I'm gonna see you all commit suicide and then I'll die. Don't you want to have responsibility to the end? But where's Ray, though? The fuck? This maniac asshole. Oh! You better not think about rebelling. I'm going to make you all commit suicide by force. Do you think you guys, high school students, can beat me in the real world? Kobazane! Don't be ridiculous. You're going to force suicide? That's just murder. This is attempted murder. Even if this is treated as murder, you guys also plan to kill to vote for someone to kill. Am I wrong? Didn't I tell you that a killer is no longer a human? You can't just say kill in order to live. And even if this is a sin, it's okay because I'll immediately follow you guys. Don't come near me. This is criminal. Oh, are you going to rebel? Teruya, you were the one who I heard from the outside to choose for a victim. If you had made such an offer, you would have been prepared to die. Why would you be scared of suicide? You just want to be safe at the expense of others, isn't that right? Ah, save me, I don't want to die. It's not me the one who's going to kill. You are on your own. So who wants to start? Come on, kill yourself. Tsurugi, stop it. Yuki, you tried to find weapons in the arsenal a while ago. You even had the desire to agree with Teruya. In many ways, it's disappointing. Ah! Grab that crazy Tsurugi. Akane, I don't want to see you even if you are a woman. That's even more than a woman with a history of attempted murder like you. Whoa! Ah! Kobazane! It's a waste of time. Besides, I also have the limit of my hunger, so I want to be comfortable soon. You better quit this useless battle and let us all become comfortable together. With this decision is the only one to save you guys. Save us? Because you forced me to save you. As a result, I was rejected by you and made you think as a criminal. But now, only I can save you now. All together now, let's get out of this terrible reality, freeing ourselves from suffering together. Tsurugi, you're out of your mind now. It's been a few days ago. You seemed odd ever since then. After Kenji's trial, as you question your own mindset. What? Until now, black and white have been clearly separated with only one heart that wants to protect the people while carrying out your own justice. But you rebuked Kenji for committing murder with the same conviction, and when you heard Kenji's words to you and realized 8 other people think of yourself. To us, after the murder game began, no, after all the things you've done in your life as a police officer have looked that way in the eyes of others. The more you thought about it, the more you could figure out what to do. You realized all the things you have been doing so far were in vain. Am I wrong? Shut up. It's not like you to use violence against us right now. Even asking everyone to commit suicide is proof that you can't control your own mind. I told you to shut up! You're talking about a subject you know nothing about. Yuki! What the hell? It was for a single moment. Tsurugi, who was rushing to me without being able to control his emotions, stumbled over the ground part of the carpet at a ghostly timing. Now! So he, fell and busted his ass? What? What should we do? He's tied up now. Without missing our time when Tsurugi lost his balance and fell, not him being tied up Nagito style. Akane rushed and used the tablecloth to snatch him. Now, Tsurugi was completely prisoner-like, with no hands or feet and gagged on his mouth. Tsurugi, this guy, to think he was really crazy. If we don't do this, he'll kill us all. We can't help it. Rather than kill him, he was trying to get us to commit suicide. That's it. It's not considered suicide at the point where you force someone to commit it. It's a big deal, by the way. It was hard to do this because I was hungry, but he was moving so violently that it was really dangerous just now. Somehow, we have to... Kobazing, don't overdo it. You were hit pretty hard. It's not because my wound hurts, my stomach. I think the gastric juice is refluxing. Because of Tsurugi, he consumes more stamina, which was insufficient even if we were spared from the situation. In order to overcome this, we have to take a policy, but that means that we can only make extreme choices like Teruya or Tsurugi. Because of that choice, my physical strength was exhausted, and if we try to escape somehow, it would be hard to get back again. None of us have already been able to come up with a solution. Hey, what do we do about Tsurugi? It's dangerous to leave him. First, at Tsurugi's room, lock the door and drop him there. But if we lock it, how will Tsurugi come out with his hands and feet tied up? We won't be able to open it from the outside. Is it really the time to worry about Tsurugi? Even our lives and deaths are unclear, just like our lifetime here. Teruya, don't sound so useless. I'll have the key to Tsurugi's room. Later, if our situation is resolved, I'll give it back. So what should we do from now on? Let's think each one separately, because otherwise you guys are gonna go wild like Tsurugi or Teruya again. Why did you only mention me? The paper said that you guys were agreeing too. Shut up already, Teruya. I want to crush your face right now, but I'm holding on to it because I feel like I'll die on the spot if I use my stamina anymore. Let's do what Haru suggested. Just because everyone is thinking head-to-head here, I don't think we will find a solution like this. And just like that, another meaningless day has passed. It was a contradiction, and I couldn't think of a solution that didn't come to my mind, even if we think about it together. Gradually, my stomach was at its limit. It didn't seem strange, even if I died right away. If you let go of my mind a little bit, I would close my eyes and die. I saw myself only to think at this point.
It's 7 a.m. Wake up, everyone. Time doesn't mean much, but a regular lifestyle contributes to a healthy body. Move, move.
It was morning. I don't know if it's okay or not. There was just an unpleasant feeling like there's a noise in my head. Already my body was not like mine. As to prove it, regardless of my will, my body started to move. Somewhere. I'm going somewhere. I have to go. What the hell was that? The arsenal. Inside the tightly closed door full of inspiration at such a close place, there are only clues that help overcome this situation. Why didn't I realize there was a way to get out from this suffering so easily? Reason and morality have already gone out the window. Rather than waiting to die like this, Hello? The arsenal is locked? No, I don't remember seeing a lock on the door to the arsenal. This door can't be locked. Then why doesn't it open? What? What's with the fuss, Yuki? Teruya, hey there, the arsenal door doesn't open. What? Who locked it? It couldn't have been locked. The door to the arsenal doesn't have a lock mechanism. Someone blocked it with something from the inside. Help me open this. Okay. What's that sound? I think something broke inside. The thing that was blocking the door inside seems to be broken. Will it open now? Yeah, I think so. Uh-oh. What? Oh, what is this? At that moment of opening the door, my view was filled with a huge noise. I couldn't see anything, and I couldn't hear anything. Was it a flashbang grenade that's common in FPS games? I felt like I was hit by that. It becomes impossible to know the top or bottom, left and right, and it becomes impossible to tell whether you're standing or falling. What the fuck? As time passed and my eyesight and hearing gradually recovered, the figure of Teruya and myself began to be engraved on the eyeballs by something coming from the floor. What is smoky? My eyes are still weird. The tears don't stop, damn it. Who's doing this prank? Teruya, there's something inside. I still couldn't walk properly because my head was ringing. I walked into the arsenal as if I was hooked by something, because there was a familiar smell that I have sensed a lot in the past few weeks, and the thick scent of the smoke. Yeah, there's no doubt this is blood. Uh-oh. As soon as I smelled it, my mind freezes. I couldn't accept reality. Waiting in the arsenal, the cruel reality was engraved into my eyes. Uh-oh. It's Haru. I thought it was Ray at first. That's why I did that gasp, because I saw the red. But damn, with no vitality left in his eyes, I opened my eyes to his empty dead eyes. The cruel reality of the death of Haru, the ultimate pilot. Damn, not Haru. I thought it was Ray at first, because we haven't seen her in a little bit. Haru died. Another terrifying murder took place. The others came running soon due to the noise of the flashbang and the thick smoke, and then the body discovery announcement came out. After these shocking things happened in an instant, we were eating like crazy. I ate food so vehemently as if trying to relieve my resentments. Not Monokuma giving them food now. After Haru's body being discovered, Monokuma immediately provided us with food. There were so many, we could eat as much as we wanted to eat. Since the murder had occurred, we have to investigate and of course have a class trial, but before all of this was eating. After eating as much as possible to recover our stamina, We must do our best to find the culprit who killed Haru. It's just Haru, no biggie. I thought it was Ray, bro. I was about to be sick. To find the culprit who couldn't stand hunger and killed a friend, we continue to eat. As Haru left us, there's only 7 people left in this place. Now, ooh, my favorite number. Now we are with Tsurugi and Ray here while filling our stomachs. Everyone didn't say anything as if it was because of the shock or because they haven't had food in front of them for days, except for one, Satsuki. Not her nomming in between the tears. Hey, why are you being noisy? Eat or cry, just do one at a time. I'm sorry, but I'm sad. What can I do? It was Satsuki who was closest, like family to Haru, so she must be the most saddened by the loss of him. Yeah, she loved him. Satsuki, who tried to stay as bright as possible in any situation, couldn't stand crying. Guys, listen while eating. I have a confession to make before we investigate. Actually, I was swayed a few times that I would do the killing myself a few days ago. I went in and out of the arsenal countless times. I don't have a face to show. I'm really sorry. It wasn't your fault. Anyone would have been swayed by it. Actually, I hesitated again and again. Yeah, it would have been weird. It would be weird not to go crazy. I've been just picking people to die. I've been crazy, very mad, and even though I was crazy, I deserve to die 1,000 of times more than Haru. Kobasing. It's not anyone's fault. The bad one is Monokuma. Trying to make a murder take place, we have no choice but to go on trial again. I'm satisfied. I've eaten now, so I'll begin investigating. I'll ask you to investigate as well, because you're not out of the crisis from dying because you can't fail the trial, can you? Wait a minute, Tsurugi. What do you want? Why are you so calmly asking for cooperation? And don't you have anything to say? Weren't you the one who forced people to commit suicide because you were completely out of your mind? You're not going to say you don't remember, do you, after making a turmoil and being crazy? Didn't I tell you this? I won't treat you like criminals only in the case of a class trial because I want to cooperate as much as possible. And I was crazy? I don't seem to remember that. Are you trying to fake it? We almost died because of you. Don't be mistaken. It's just that I don't have any crazy memories. I'm not soft enough yet to blow my mind only because I was hungry. Huh? Tsurugi, wait a second. To say you're not crazy, insane, did you mean that? What about it? Then in your mind, after thinking, you really tried to kill us? In that situation, there was only one way to solve it without murder. That's crazy. You were hungry and sleeping, and he was always crazy. Why am I the one being suspected? I just acted to save you guys who didn't want to become preliminary criminals. What do you mean, save? Death is not eternal rest. What is this? A cult of religion? You want a word of apology from me? For me to say an apology means admitting that I did something wrong and express my apology. I did nothing wrong here. If you're looking for apologies, you guys should be the ones to do it. You tied me up and confined me. Right now, we're going back and forth on the trial now. Okay, I don't fuck with him. He's ugly and annoying now. But at least I know how to take responsibility for my actions. You damned. Teruya, stop it. Tsurugi, just as I thought, you're being very strange now. You simply hate crime, but it's not just that. The mood has completely changed from before. You don't know what's best for anyone because of that. You're being weird, isn't it? I told you to shut up, Yuki! Yuki, swing at him, bruh. They're trapped, Mystic. They're trapped. Monokuma trapped them in here and said, you guys can only get out if you kill people. Whatever both sides says, it remains on the verge of a class trial anyway. Focus on the investigation, not on this bullshit. Oh, I would smack the fuck out of him, bro. Tsurugi gets mad like that. It's really strange, as Yuki said. That guy, what happened? Why is he acting like that? Even Ray thinks he's acting crazy. Just a few things. Well, maybe it's for the best. As he said, the fact that we're in the verge of a class trial remains the same. Don't think just because we're free from here it's all over. Damn it, why does it have to be like this? Yuki, I understand you have mixed feelings. You guys are right. But for now, let's focus on the investigation. Satsuki, you too, for Haru's sake, okay? Yeah, okay. Shit, he probably did it to himself. Wasn't the door locked from the inside? Prior to the investigation, we changed from our party outfits to our casual clothes that we no longer needed to wear. As a result, I was able to recover my student handbook and made it easier to move. Although Haru's death was the cause of our escape, it would be in vain if the truth was not revealed at the subsequent class trial. It's the same story all over again. Tsurugi, there were many problems ahead, but as my friend said, let's focus on the problem in front of us. The class trial is not to be taken lightly at all, and not to face it with thoughts that would disrupt our reasoning. God damn! Hello? I'll have to investigate from here on out as well as the arsenal where the body was found. It was a lot better than before. When the smoke was still in full view at the time, the door was open. Haru, always trying to stay bright and keep us from dying. I have a different mind when my heart thinks about my friends. Even at this time, when I was at the ballroom, everyone was going crazy, and our reasoning, he said it was against the rules. I mean, yeah, but if you commit suicide and you die, like, who is he going to punish for that? If the person's dead. I was going crazy, and our reasoning was erasing from our minds, even though I was on the verge to kill. Why did you end up like this? I'll reveal them. Because of his death, we are alive. I'll never make your death in vain. I'll survive for your sake. Yeah, Mookie's definitely gonna get blamed. This room looks nuts. And there's a lot of... why are there so many weapons out of the thing? Like, what is happening in here? I mean, Mookie does look sus though. Look at his ass. Standing all the way over here. Why is he way over here? Oh, I see, Lemon. I see what you mean. Alright, guys. You guys know the drill. I'm going to stop it here. And then when we come back, we'll investigate and do the trial. This part was crazy. I was not expecting to get trapped tonight, but... well, trapped inside of our trap. But yeah, this is insane. But yeah, tomorrow afternoon or so, I'm probably gonna do a members only stream. So I will see members there, and then I might do a stream like later in the evening for everybody. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the 18 likes. If you haven't left a like yet, please leave one. And I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.
you.